this the episode now? Is that what? No.
No. Okay. We'll
Boingo, cut it. Boingo, I'll fucking get you.
Yeah, just tell
Chris,
him to,
if you
cut
hear
the
this,
first.
it's your balls.
Eat your balls?
Chris,
It's your
if you,
balls.
Chris, if you hear this, jump up and down and pat your head.
Simon
Simon
didn't
says.
Hey.
I now officially have put my hands on my very own. Sorry.
What have you put your hands on?
The Four Horsemen, Glyos boys.
Ah, the Infinite
Let me look that
Legions.
up.
Four Horsemen, Infinite Legions.
Four Horsemen, Infinite Legions. Is it like a multi-pack? Is it?
It's,
the way I bought it was a multi-pack, I guess.
So you could buy both of them as like a package deal, but they were sold in separate packages.
Oh, these guys. You talked about them
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
They actually look, out of all the toy original figures, or they're probably the best of like what you've shown from that company.
They're using mostly pre-existing parts that they had for their space line, but they're based on like the iconic main characters of Glyos.
Glyos? Is that like an old comic?
No,
They're
it's another independent toy thing. That's all like vinyl, made in the garage, universal joint stuff.
I mean, maybe those are just good designs, so maybe that's why I like them so much.
Yeah, they're meant to look like this guy, like just a little 5 points of articulation guy.
Like it kind of look like a gritty reboot of that guy.
Yeah.
Like freaking like we got from like Mega Man to Mega Man X.
This is like some of the other stuff on the same system. So like you can pop shit apart and build funky creations, make like stuff.
I've seen a lot of people have a lot of fun with the new guys the same way.
Yeah, because Four Horsemen also does the universal joint system thing, although it's a different system with them than it is with Glyos.
Do you want to just jump straight into it?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Modular Components. It's a podcast where free adult men sit on the internet and talk about things happening in their lives and also news related to big, stupid properties that they enjoy. I'm Simeon Scott. Boingo isn't here this week, so I'm, I guess, de facto doing shit. Buster's here.
Hi, I'll also do shit. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
I got things to talk about.
All right. And we've got Cody as well.
I'm here today, and we fed Bruce his first piece of bacon, our puppy, his first piece of bacon today, and it gave him really bad loose shits. So.
I knew that would end in shits. I knew.
And I got some blockies today.
Yeah. Which blockies? Which ones?
What blockies?
I got two. What's his name? I got two scrapnels. One hot rod with a fishing pole, and one Unicron head.
Nice. That Unicron head is pretty funny, I've seen.
It's actually the one I wanted the most. I'm not upset about getting two scrapnels because there's plenty of times where there's that.
This is the Wave Buster.
Okay. Oh, this one. Ooh, I like that Optimus.
Right?
The Unicron head is just so good.
Yeah, I love the Unicron head too. Just the floating head of Unicron. That's so awesome.
Mm-hmm. And like you can take the head off of the regular guys and put it on there to give them a goofy big head mode. I've seen people do it.
Oh yeah, like freaking like Headmaster or like that one Transformers animated character.
Mm-hmm.
I think that is a Headmaster. I forgot.
It was taking the G1 concept of Headmasters and making a singular villain out of it, which I think is one of the most brilliant things in animated. Like,
yeah, I did have the toy for it in like a bulkhead where it's like you got like a bulkhead and you also got the villain head that they put on bulkhead in the cartoon. So
yeah,
it's like,
that was the leader class bulkhead.
Yeah,
I was made aware of this thing today.
What is Blocky's Unicron? Is this the plastic kid?
Oh yes, the Unicron Planet mode.
Yeah, I'll drop an image for chat.
The unholy butthole.
I guess. Yeah.
Also, I'm pretty sure this is the bulkhead you had as a kid, Buster.
Yeah, that was the bulkhead. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have it anymore, but like, yeah. Oh, it had batteries? Oh my god.
Yeah, because he would say, I think he had 3 different lines, and then you put the headmaster on, and the headmaster would say one of his lines from the show. I think it was just saying total ownage.
That's awesome. Yeah.
But yeah, that was always the thing with Bulkhead back in the day was you could have a mostly scale accurate Bulkhead in the leader class, or because he has the big ridiculous weapons that he never used in the show, you get the Voyager class for a show accurate, an animation accurate Bulkhead.
Yeah. And hey, I'm almost about to complete the Unification Era Animated 5 with Ratchet, so
Hell yeah.
yeah. Because I don't know, I've been like, because as I've been getting closer to Ratchet completion, like as we get closer to that toy coming out, or it's already out probably, I just need to go find it. I just
It depends on what part of the country you're in.
yeah,
Like
and
if
I
you're
don't.
near a big port, you can probably find it at a Walmart right now.
Yeah, it's my Walmart's also weird about Transformers. So like sometimes there'll
Mhm.
be like a bunch, and then sometimes there'll just be nothing. It's just like it's feast or famine out there.
That's how mine
Yeah.
is with G.I. Joe.
It do be that way with most Hasbro distribution these days, I find.
Yeah. But like I've been like watching a lot more toy reviewers, mainly just Doctor Lockdown, and just like getting ahead of the terms of like, oh well, what are the terms and like kind of opinions of like the general fandom and stuff. I don't know. I'm not gonna like go in collecting, but like I have been observing it over the last few days and being like,
Yeah,
I see.
you're spectating the hobby.
Yeah, I feel like that's how I'm always gonna be with toys, unless there's like something I really, really want, like
That's
and
what I
like
do
the
with a lot
animated
of
guys I really,
things.
really want. I know there was some listings for like animated Lugnut, I think, which is fun. Which is like,
Yeah,
hey,
Yeah.
we can jump right into that. I had that as like a potential news item, but there was a
yeah,
bunch of fucking Transformers leaks this week
sure,
where
share the most relevant ones.
I forget what store system it was, but somebody was poking around in some store system and found listings for, I think 2027 is how
Yeah,
far out these are. So the studio series is going to be pivoting to a comics subline, while also peppering in some remakes of stuff from way early on. So like we're getting a new Bayverse Ratchet, but we're also finally getting a proper Nautica figure and an IDW Fort Max, and most exciting for me, friggin' Dreamwave Optimus is going to be an A-level deluxe.
yeah.
That
I've
is,
actually read the first few Dreamwave comics, so I didn't. I'll spoil the video that I did write, but I haven't produced yet. I didn't really find them interesting, but I would if it looks funny enough, and I'll do it for the
Mhm.
bit.
Oh no, the Dreamwave comics are pretty bland and stupid in my opinion, but just that art is so iconically bad. I already have this figure really built up in my head. This figure that I probably won't even buy. I'm like,
Yeah,
I need it to look as stupid as
it's
possible.
probably gonna be like Second Coming of Devastation Prime, like, but
Hmm.
even worse. I mean,
Yeah.
I like Devastation Prime visually. I know some people don't, but like that's just because I really like Devastation. So
Hmm. But
I never
then,
had a problem with the Dreamwave look.
oh yeah, no, it's goofy, but it's one of those things that's kind of become iconic at this point.
yeah. They're still
But
doing Transformers 1 figures, which I thought they would just drop doing that, but hey, I guess they were in development for that long.
I mean, I guess they're just gonna try and do the whole cast at this point because you got to keep the studio series going, and like, there's so many characters in the background of that movie.
Yeah, I mean, like they talk about like a Shockwave. The leak talks about a Shockwave, and like he had a few speaking lines, so I guess
Hmm.
and he's like people want Shockwave, so that's just a fine way to get a Shockwave on the retail shelves. So
One thing that
Definitely.
is before Buster's time, I believe. Right? When did Robots in Disguise come out?
Yeah, that's
Robots
before
in
my time.
Disguise 2001.
My God.
There are two different Robots in Disguises. There's 2001 and 2015.
Yeah, and I usually call it 2001 car robots because I'm a weeb. I do really want to get into car robots because I love a lot of the look of those toys. I kind of mad I missed out on the HasLab, but like I heard there was issues with that anyway. So
Oh, that was like the most fucked up HasLab ever. With how
ever
many issues there
that
was.
wasn't like actually that was actually produced because there was a lot of
Yeah.
unproduced HasLab.
Like there was a really
Wait.
common but catastrophic break, hypers, that they had to go through like multiple iterations of here's the QC issue and here's how you fix it, or here's how you get it back to us and we'll get you a new one and blah 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 blah. And it was like I think it was right towards the tail end of COVID times. So it was demonstrably caused by we just can't go to the factory and check on this. And the factory has to make certain calls and they must have just made the wrong call on the tolerances for this part.
Yeah, this is the for the audience. Here's the HasLab I was talking about. It sucks. It looks really good. If I probably want like an anime like modern unification era Optimus, I'll probably just have to go find the Armada one.
See, I've never been more happy that I decided not to do something. Because I went from like, I'm going to go ahead and do it, to I might not do it, to I will wait for it to come in stock. If it happens to do that rare, like, we're reselling these
We have extras.
HasLabs. Yeah.
Because we didn't have to fix as many QC issues as we thought we would.
Yeah, and it seems like since it was just every single one of them.
Yeah, it's kind of a shame, especially with how well Armada Prime turned out. Like I was like, that's like the gold standard for this kind of figure.
Well, Armada Prime was also mainline. He was the second highest price point in mainline, which means most retail stores didn't carry him, but he was mainline, so that's a little easier to keep a handle on. Where HasLab has kind of like a weirdly accelerated development time.
That's weird. You would think like HasLab would just be kind of just tinkering and just. I still need to watch Micron Legend. There's a video to be made about all the like the 2000s anime Transformers series, but that's for later. That's for later.
Yeah.
I'm too busy trying to finish Sentai right now.
But we didn't even get into the leak listings you were actually talking about, which is we know what the successor line to Age of the Primes, which is what they've been doing for the last couple of years in the main segment of Generations. And it is Age of Evolution, which has all kinds of insanity in its first wave, apparently, because the deluxes are Barricade, which people are assuming is just going to be a reissue of the Earthrise figure, which is super rare and valuable right now because it was released during peak COVID times. Nightbird, a new character called Collapse. The Voyagers are G2 Megatron and animated Slipstream, which that Slipstream could be the 86 mold retooled, but you'd have to do a lot of retooling. So I'm
like
wondering
make it like
if
stylized and in the animated style.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be real. Both of these Voyagers speak to me because I love G2 Megatron. So
yeah,
and I want a new one.
Goofy badass. I love him.
Which Barricade
but
is
then
the
the
rare
leaders are animated Lugnuts and Energon Scorponok, a childhood favorite of mine that I was literally bitching that he needs an update just a week ago.
There's not. I don't think there's ever been a better looking like leader class pack in my entire like lifetime.
Like between G2, Megatron.
Well, no, the leader classes specifically Lugnut and Scorponok, because Megatron's a Voyager.
Yeah, for the audience, this is what Scorponok looks like, or this is old toy.
Yeah,
beefy boy. So it'll be cool to see a Unification era update to that.
Do we think Lugnut's going to be a retool of Jetfire in some way?
It's possible, but I don't think so.
We'll see. I feel like Lugnut's a fan favorite. You would want to put a little. I feel like
the way Jetfire is designed, because I assume you're talking about Armada Jetfire, right, Cody?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that's a thing that got officially announced this week is New Wave of Studio Series plus the the next commander class. A lot of stuff I don't care about in Studio Series, that's fine. And something that I should care about, but I'm looking at it and I'm going like, I don't think I need this in Commander class Armada Jetfire with a minicon team. And like it looks good. It looks like a pretty good update, although apparently they just forgot a step of his transformation because I don't know if it doesn't actually do that or it's the photographer just didn't know, but his shuttle like cockpit is supposed to split apart in robot mode. So I don't know why that's not in any of these photos. Um it's weird that he doesn't have his original partner minicon, but like they did make one of the minicons in the team be able to serve the same purpose, so it kind of works. But overall, I'm just like, well, the whole appeal of this Jetfire to me as a kid was its pants that actually look right for that Optimus in super mode. But now we have an updated version of that Optimus that has pants that look and work as you would want them to. So I don't feel like I need an add-on pack for him. Especially not one that's going to be $10 more than he was because of inflation.
Yeah. I will say,
for me,
they did I love the robot mode for this Transformers One Soundwave. I kind of hate the robot mode. Robot modes of Soundwaves are weird for me, especially Cybertronian Soundwaves. Are just like it just this.
That's
I don't
fair.
know something about the
if
robot
the
mode.
toy comes out being really cool, or if I find it on discount, I'll probably go for it.
Yeah, this is a good like discount, and I'm kind of mad that they already announced this because I just bought a Blockies pack that's like Transformers One Classic Class Soundwave. I haven't built it yet, but I do have it on my desk ready for like a rainy day.
I mean, this is a good like deluxe class sound wave for either somebody who really wants to have the whole TF1 cast or casual Joe who just wants a vaguely G1 looking sound wave but doesn't want to pay an arm and a leg and
Yeah.
doesn't care about him having all his tapes.
That's fair. Yeah, it's a good looking Soundwave, and I'm probably happy with my blocky set just because it's just the robot mode, and that's my favorite part of the TF1 design. So
Yeah. Also, the ugliest fucking Bumblebee design in history is here.
Bro, it's
which
such a
one's that?
bad
Dark of the
Bumblebee.
Moon?
I think it's supposed to
Age
be
of
Dark
Extinction.
Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is his not classic Camaro mode
For
from
me,
Age of
and I think this is
Extinction.
gonna be like this for like a lot of Armada figures, except for maybe Red Alert, who I'm still trying to get. That Jetfire, like I have two of those Jetfires. My original one complete, and then I have another one that's just identical to it but yellowed. And then I have 2.5 Armada Primes because I have a complete Armada Prime, my original Armada Prime that's like in pieces, meaning I don't think I have a trailer, and then I have the Power Links Prime, and they all combine fine, and still like I play with them all the time. There's probably going to be a time here soon that I won't be able to do that. The only thing I'm missing is like the Overload or whatever, which maybe I'll grab one at some point.
You should.
But,
Overload is a fantastic toy. I got one last year.
yeah, I remember you talking about that. I've been waiting for a lug nut my entire life. I always wanted a lug nut. The two toys of lug nut that have existed, I've wanted to kill people over. So,
Whoa.
Okay,
listen,
Cody, I'm gonna make you pretty mad real quick. I had animated lug nut as a kid, and I resold it in my teenage years.
I resold almost all of my, or I sold almost all of my Unicron trilogy toys, except for like 2 of them.
It's rough, the mistakes of youth.
Yeah.
But
Or
like,
just
no,
like
I
for
definitely
me,
do get.
most of the toys I've lost are just misspelled playing with them. But you go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I definitely do get that I'm in the extreme minority of looking at Jetfire and not feeling an extreme need, especially because I found this meme on the TF subreddit the other day.
Let me look at this meme.
I think it's rare to have them.
Yeah. Oh my god. Because I guess it's just like people just want it for the mini cons and the upgrades to Prime.
Well, and I mean, like, there's also people who have been asking for him and Overload ever since we found out about Armada Prime, which was like 5 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
You know what?
This is honestly like, man, this kind of pushing me to do that Unicron trilogy video, but eventually. Wait,
I want
patience.
Energon Jetfire
Energon.
because
Oh
that
yeah,
was
that's
one of my
such a
favorite
fun
Jetfires.
design.
Honestly,
Like,
I want most
Energon
of the
and
Energon
Cyber.
designs.
Like, I don't dislike Armada Jetfire, but Energon and Cybertron I fuck with way harder.
Armada Jetfire
Why haven't
is
they
one
done
of
like?
my
I guess because
all-time
they
favorite
don't want to overload
Transformers.
with Prime. But like, why haven't they done a Unification era Cybertron Prime?
Dude,
They
they always
have.
want to overload.
Oh, they have?
Prime.
They
Okay.
did one during Siege.
Siege. Oh, okay, that's why I was not
Yeah.
around for Siege. Maybe they'll reissue it. I don't know.
They
But,
did
like,
one with all the different
this
arms and
Jetfire is
legs.
so fucking cool. We so rarely get like regular ass cargo plane Transformers, and
what was
this one
this
is
one I
just
found?
big and chunky.
What was this Energon? Oh, is this like a repaint that I found?
What are you talking about?
The one I
Posted.
posted up there.
Oh, that's the regular Energon Jetfire.
Oh,
The one
did
I
you?
just posted is Cybertron Jetfire.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but no, I dig Energon Jetfire too. That's a toy with like a very odd design, but it works somehow.
And have they done like Energon Prime at all?
No.
Okay, I because that's like what like I know the show's contentious, but like just as like I look at toy and I like toy. That's one of my favorite primes.
Really? Because that's one that's kind of like I guess that's like an unpopular opinion for you because I liked it as a kid because Energon was my entry point, but I've always grown up with the understanding of people kind of didn't like that design from the jump.
I just think it's cool. Like I don't know how like the other parts are as characters or like anything like about like Energon. I haven't watched it yet, but just the way of like the idea of Optimus combines with his buddies to form a Megazord is just the sickest shit to me. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've always wanted that toy. I have the trailer. Somebody gave me the trailer, and that's it.
Funnily
But I
enough,
always
those
wanted that
buddies
because
don't
those
have
little guys.
personalities at all. They're just drones.
Okay, they're just
Yep.
they're just like helper, just non-speaking roles. Okay.
But the reason people don't like it is because of the way the core body has to look to make that combined mode look. A lot of people tend to call him, like, the joke name for him has always been Fatimus Prime.
I don't. That seems 2000s. The
Yeah.
2000s, yeah. 2000s.
Funnily
he
enough,
is
the
a circle
designer of
boy.
the toy knew people were going to do that, and like he got out ahead of it and coined that name when they.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, like I know the his base form is kind of a bit like chunky, but like I think it's fine. I think it's like just like a little. It works. It's a work. Like yeah, it's a bit like, but it kind of like this is supposed to be like an I don't know. I see it as like a Prime is always an older character anyway, so like
Yeah, he's got the dad bod.
Yeah, I don't know.
That works so well. Like fucking Armada is his peak. Like I'm just gotten command era. Fucking Energon is the middle of the road. Like I'm a little wore out, and then Cybertron is where he gets it together.
Yeah.
What an unprecedented era of Optimus design.
Yeah, man. I love again. I love that whole 2000s anime stuff for Transformers. It looks and it was. I love the gimmicks. I love the look, the aesthetic. Maybe I should just watch more mecha anime.
Yeah. One other note I did wanna say is just like, can you believe that this is what we're like as a fandom thing? So the new line that's going to be taking over for Age of the Primes is going to be called Age of Evolution.
Yeah.
Can you guess what people are predicting the third part of the trilogy is going to be called?
United.
Age of Consent.
Oh my god.
I thought Unity. I thought Unity because that's what Legacy did. It's like Legacy Evolution, Legacy United. It's like all right. No.
I mean, it's entirely possible.
It's probably is that just how the Hasbro like Generations trilogies are gonna do? It just like first title.
It is interesting though because for the longest time it was 1 year for each part of the trilogy, but Age of the Primes got 3 years, so we're probably in for 3 years of Age of Evolution.
Oh! This isn't this. Okay. Okay, because I thought this was God. Just the labels
I'm just
are
glad
weird.
to see like
I just call it all
more.
generations at this
It
point.
also
we
just
didn't even
means
mention. We
nothing.
didn't even
Like
mention.
all
Yeah.
the adult collector stuff is just generations at this point.
Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite Transformers toys, which hopefully this means we're getting more robots in disguise. That's why I brought it up.
Oh yeah, the
The
Walmart
jet.
capsule is a bunch of like weird, obscure stuff. Let me bring that link back up so I can talk about that.
Yeah.
Simeon, if you can you get the reference to the original toys for those? Because I forget what they're called, but they're like the Machine Wars molds.
I'm not sure. Okay, so the Walmart capsule is Rook, Viper, Scoop, Slash, Skyfire, Snarl, and a multi-pack, which is all like randos from early 2000s who didn't get a bunch of character development but were like beloved toys.
Okay, yeah. Just talking to Boingo and chat. Yeah, everyone can see it. Just me saying, "Thanks, Boingo."
But
A band called Bruce. Fascinating.
but Buster, I still have all of these, but they were like in Robots in Disguise. They took some Machine Wars toys and
Yeah, because I know they had to
recolored
like.
them.
I was just watching like the basics the other day, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, Robots in Disguise was so popular. They just put a bunch of toys from older shows and just repainted them and stuff."
Yeah, those Machine Wars toys were like kind of like quick
Also, sorry if
changers
you
or
hear
something.
vacuuming. People are vacuuming right now.
I hear
Sorry.
jack and shit.
Oh, good. Discord's doing
Um,
its job then. Anyway, continue.
but yeah, like Toe Line and there was essentially two packs that I got, and it was one that had Mirage and a jet, like some Mirage, and then a Decepticon jet, and then Toe Line and a Decepticon jet. These toys were like perfect in my mind because they've never failed to work or never failed to stay just like working their little mechanism. You move a little bit of them and they kind of like flip into the robot mode, but their weapons store and hide away in their leg cavities. And other than Toe Line, they all have guns that combine. But they were like little tiny like scout class level guys. So to see that like the jet is robots in disguise, but a Voyager class has me very interested. Vac was thinking that it might be a Seeker repaint or something, which I mean it could be, but I mean if it's got the helm or the head of him, I'm still going to be very excited about this.
It's
Hell yeah.
also a very similar body type too. I just put the link for the post Cody sent me the other day in Chatbuster. But it's a very similar body type to Cybertron Thundercracker, I realized looking at it just now. So it could be a pre-tool for that.
Nice. Yeah, that looks like a pretty cool toy. All right,
I can't
any
remember
other
who
toy
Scoop
stuff we want to
is.
get out of the way?
Was there any Legends news? I don't think so.
There was.
There was a Marvel Legends stream this week.
Yeah, the Marvel Rivals. Like they finally revealed the Marvel Rivals Legends, and one of them is the
Yeah.
most Cody bait pack of existence. Let me go find it. Let me go find the specific pack that I'm like, that's Cody
Jeff and
bait.
Venom.
Jeff and Venom, yeah.
Buster, I hate to say I hate that Jeff.
Aw, you don't like
He
Jeff?
just looks wrong.
You know,
He doesn't look right.
I don't know, man. It looks like Jeff to me.
It looks like Jeff from Marvel Rivals. I don't know what to say.
It's just, there's something a little like he looks like a knockoff Jeff. He
Maybe
look
because
like
we've
to
just
me.
seen so many other Jeffs like popping off of Marvel.
I think it's
Marvel
because of
Rivals
his
versus-
roundness. There's something off about it. Like the Blockies one's got it, and I saw like a 3D printed one that was correct. But I've seen some other ones that
I've
don't
also
look that
talked to
good.
several people upset that the Jeff doesn't have a lot of articulation, especially because the Blockies does. And I'm like, well, then just go get the Blockies. No one says you have to buy the Legends.
Yeah. You can
I like
mix
the
and match
Punisher.
toys. You can mix and match toys.
Yeah, Punisher is actually my favorite out of the Rivals stuff because he just looks like a big, beefy dumbass.
Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff. Also, I'm glad that for one of the effects, they have his infamous spray attack for Jeff. You gotta have it. You gotta have it. Spider-Man and Luna Snow look good. That's an interesting 2-pack. I guess it's like
Cody, you were pretty upset about the articulation on that Spider-Man, right?
I saw that post talking about it having the same articulation as the Hellfire body.
Sunfire.
Is that a bad
I
one?
like
Is that a
the.
bad body? Or
It's
People,
just
it's
it
not a
was like the
bad
thing that
body.
took
It
over
was
for the
the de
Bucky
facto
cap.
Spider-Man body for a few years, but a lot of people don't like the setup of the cut at the waist and the ab crunch. They prefer like a ball jointed floating upper torso section for Spider-Man.
wasn't there like a body that like the perfect body? What was it called?
Renew your vows.
The Renew Your Vows, like yeah, the Renew Your Vows body. Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, they're already doing Ultimate Wolverine. That's the first of the modern Ultimates that gets a.
Yeah, that's from the one Build-A-Figure wave we're getting this year, apparently, which I imagine some
I
people are
heard
upset
Ultimate
about.
Wolverine was contentious. I only read one issue of it and really enjoyed it. I don't know how it goes in later, but I do like this design. I do
Mhm.
like this design.
I read the
So,
first two issues. I think it's a solid ass Wolverine design. It is weird that they're using the older Wolverine body for it, but I guess if the tooling still works, it's technically not a bad body. It's just outdated at this point.
it's also just like
Um,
weird that just like why is that the first of the modern Ultimates to get a figure? Is that just like the easiest one to do? Like you wouldn't
I
do like
thought for sure we were going to get like a two-pack of Peter and Harry or Peter and Richard first. Or,
yeah.
hey, could we finally get a figure of the Maker at some point soon?
Oh yeah, come on, Maker's right there. We haven't gotten a Maker in Marvel Legends, really?
There's never been a figure of the Maker, to my knowledge.
Let me look this up. The Maker Marvel action figure.
I know Glowing Ghost made a very convincing Instagram post about one.
Oh, just Mayfax. Okay,
Mayfix
is
did
the
a Maker?
I guess that's what it's telling me.
That can't be right.
Maybe it's a custom. Because like most of these are customs, but like
Yeah, everything I'm seeing looks like a custom. What are you looking at? Give me a link.
I'm trying to find. I'm trying to. Maybe I mispronounced. I don't know. Yeah, it's all customs. Never mind. They
Oh,
just
there's a Marvel Universe figure, which is the 3 3/4 inch line Hasbro
ah
did for a minute.
okay.
The
That's fair.
Maker existed back then?
Apparently.
I mean, yeah, he was like
Oh
the
wait,
tail
we're
end of
talking about
Ultimate
the
Universe. That
Maker.
was
I
like
thought we were
2008.
talking about the Mr. Fantastic guy.
That's exactly who we're talking about.
Oh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah, he
Yeah.
was around like at the end of the Ultimate Universe, like because
I
like
didn't know
after
that. I
the
thought he
whole
was a
shit
new
show that was
concept.
Ultimatum, they just like who cares?
Yeah, the
Also, this
Maker's
Moon
been
Knight looks.
floating around for a minute, dude.
Yeah, he's
That's
just only
crazy,
now
dude. I
gone
thought he was
popular
a
with the
new
modern.
character. I thought he was a new character who like used the Hulk as a spaceship type shit. Like I only knew about that.
He's gotten more
Um,
popular with like the for those who can't pull up a picture of the Maker from the Ultimates.
he stretched his head to make his brain bigger, go smarter. Woo.
Yeah, this is a raw image. I do. I also kind of hope they put the Maker in Marvel Token. That would be just like really funny. Like, hey, you thought you were getting Mr. Richards? Nah, it's the evil version. Fuck you.
Also, I usually don't care about the Marvel roleplay stuff, but I have to admit there is a tiny part of me that wants the Cyclops
Yeah, I
visor.
mean everyone wants the Cyclops ones. It's a if you're an X-Men like even casual enjoyer, like I want the Cyclops glasses.
Can I put my glasses on underneath?
No. It does have swappable nose bridge pieces though, so if you got a big fat schnoz, you can fit it in there.
Okay, that's one way to put it. Is that all the Marvel Legends stuff of note?
Mhm. I mean, there were other figures they showed, but there's nothing like it's interesting. Like it wasn't a bad stream. I think most everything they showed looked good, but there was nothing that particularly made me go like, "Ooh, I think I need that for my collection."
I don't know who the box is, but that was
Oh yeah, Box. He's from Alpha Flight. He's the
it's
Build-A-Figure.
that whole wave I actually want.
Really?
Oh yeah, because Ghost Rider's in there doing a fucking Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider again.
Oh yeah,
Oh
that's why
yeah.
everyone's happy. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was a HasLab and it didn't go through, and they said like, "Oh, well, we only want to make him if we can give you his car." And people were like, "Well, I still want Robbie though." So here you go, it's Robbie. Look at him.
It's a sick looking Robbie. I might pick that up. I
I
Robbie.
forgot who else is
I
in
have a
there.
couple of
Dark
his trades. I
Avengers.
wanna
Dark
support those
Avengers.
guys.
Hawkeye's in there,
Which is
which is
Bullseye in
Bullseye.
disguise. Yeah.
I will say though,
Lady
like that
Deadpool,
face. Oh yeah, Lady Deadpool. Yeah, it's a solid wave all the way through.
which is interestingly enough, that's the same gear and head as the Lady Deadpool they did like 10 years ago, but it's on the body that's like the updated super articulated female body they introduced with Black Widow a couple of years ago. Just weird how stuff works out.
Yeah.
And there's also probably the like I like it, but the dumbest looking figure in the wave has to be Fourth Works U.S. Agent.
It's a interesting looking figure though.
He's got some Turbo Man to him.
Turbo
I think
Man
that's
from
why
the
I like
best
him.
Christmas movie ever.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's stupid, but I love that little shield. Sparkle
The
shield.
cotton
I'm gonna be
candy
really
shield.
excited to buy that guy at Ross if I don't get the full way. Come on, dude. That guy's just already at Ross. He's already there.
That's yeah. Hmm.
It's a RossCon 2027 special if I've ever seen one. So you think they're just backing away from Build-A-Figures because of the popularity of just like the $40 price point of a figure?
I think it's also like it's getting harder to find characters that fit in that slot,
Yeah.
and like modern toy collectors are kind of more attuned to no, I just buy the thing I want and I get it. I don't want to have to buy a whole wave to get one character I care about. And I had another reason, but it just brain farted out of me.
God damn it. I mean, like, hey, like Pokemon, not
Mhm.
Pokemon. Why did I start talking about Pokemon? But just I don't really like the idea of Build-A-Figures in general, but like blind boxes, they still keep sticking around. But
Yeah,
like at least there's like a lot of fans of blind boxes. I don't see a lot of fans of Build-A-Figures out there anymore.
yeah. And I mean, like they're also testing out other wave gimmicks, or have been for the last few years, like the comic covers
Yeah, I mean,
thing.
I got a comic, little mini comic cover of my ROM, so
Mhm.
I
I
don't like the
finally
comic
got one of those
covers.
figures recently. I picked up Astonishing Beast because I want to have a complete Astonishing team, though. I'm having trouble pulling the trigger on Colossus and Kitty because that's a lot of money for a 2-pack.
yeah.
Um,
Man, I
but
guess overpriced 2-packs or multi-packs are just the new status quo now.
mhm.
They really are.
but no, that Beast is fantastic. It's one of the best
I
legends
have.
I've picked up in a long time.
I can't remember who else I got from the comic wave, but I know I have Ultimate Iron Man, and I fucking love that action figure so much.
Nice.
God, the only like really good Iron Man figure I think I'm missing is Hulkbuster.
Yeah. And that should be your favorite one.
Well, there's a
Ah.
technicality attached to that one because like I know it's perfect, I know it's really good, and I do love that design. But technically, that's not my favorite Hulkbuster.
Ah.
I've been watching it. I thought I was gonna buy it outright, but like I just did not.
Mm-hmm.
And like truthfully, if I feel the need, especially to that level, to buy something, I will straight out just buy it. Unless it really just isn't like necessary or like worth it or anything like that. Because like I didn't get that guy, but I got the Onell design uh, what are they called? I don't even know what they're called. Again,
The
we already
Infinite
talked about
Legions
Infinite
Goliath
Legions.
boys we were talking about before the recording.
I got those two guys. I paid for those. Like it was an immediate. Like my hand, without my doing, just lifted up and grabbed my phone and just
Well, you're
immediately.
also like way super tuned into Glios, or at least you were for a while. Like you wrote a whole college lecture about those things.
Yeah, I still have that saved on my laptop too. And I still have a bunch of them. Like I was trying to find my Fade-In figure because I have one that isn't that color, but like is still cool. And I want to try to put them up together. But yeah, I mean, they're just more interesting to me. The RoboForce ones are like get ready to break your nails and hurt your fingers for the rest of your life. But the regular Glios are a little bit easier to play with. But anyways, like if I really feel compelled to get something, I will absolutely get it. Like, I bought my Cronus. I mean, that's a smaller price point of a figure, but I bought my Cronus the minute I saw him.
Yeah, same.
And I did not regret that either.
I think we should break up the toy thing because we've been talking about toys for
Never.
like a straight hour at this point.
Okay. We could talk about. Well, I don't know because Cody wouldn't have much to say, but we could talk about the show.
We can save that for later. I don't want to spoil Boingo, who's probably editing this.
You think Boingo's gonna listen to the full thing?
Yes, he's done it before.
Okay.
I went back to older episodes during the era, and like when I said Boingo, do this, he did that.
Okay. I always just assume. I guess this is because it's partially what I would do back in the day when I was editing. Boingo just slaps together the audio and builds a thumbnail out of images in the chat.
I mean, maybe if he's busy, but you never know. You never know.
That man ain't busy.
Big Boingo is
Busy
watching.
being cute.
Big Boingo is watching. Okay. Any other news that we have to talk about before we talk about what we've been doing this week?
I mean, there's a lot of news, but we don't got to go into it right now. If you have a thing you're revving to talk about.
I kind of want to know the news first. Actually, wait, there is like some news that I'm kind of revving to talk about. But like I'm not sure. Oh man, I wish Boingo was here. But you know what happened this week? I'm gonna talk about it. New Dragon Ball games.
Oh Jesus!
Xenoverse 3 is a
really?
thing, and Xenoverse 2
Really?
finally got its final DLC pack, or it's getting its final DLC pack. So we're finally moving on after like a decade of Xenoverse 2 DLC. We're finally moving on to Xenoverse 3. This is what the Project 1000 thing was. The thing featuring John 1000, of course.
I can't fucking believe we're getting a Xenoverse 3. That's crazy.
Wait, what, Cody?
I can't believe we're getting a Xenoverse 3. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, again, it's been a decade.
That's also crazy because I remember being excited for the first one and playing it, and then getting excited for the second one and playing it. That actually makes me sad a little bit, but hey, that's cool though.
Yeah, it's very cool. And they also announced a huge DLC update for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, featuring so many new additions and characters. Let me go find it. It's called Super Limit Breaking Neo Edition.
That sure does sound like something they do.
Yeah, it's featured. We got characters from GT. We got some super characters. We got from even original Dragon Ball King Piccolo. Like just all sorts of scrimblos to add to your 30+ new characters being added. It's great.
Oh man, Glub Shido is back.
Yeah. This is the time you'll be able to.
This is still Bandai Namco, right?
Yeah, it's still Bandai Namco. It's
so
still,
why in the absolute fuck can Bandai Namco forever support a Dragon Ball game for a decade, and then they come out with fucking Gundam, whatever the shit that was called?
Yeah.
And they're like, actually, you know what, dude, we're killing this within a year. Fuck you.
Like there's a different. I don't know. Like Gundam Evolution was a whole other can of worms.
But you know what? I don't even know what I'm talking about because they've been supporting the Gundam Battle Operation Next 2 or whatever.
Yeah, it's like different development teams and different like people. It's weird. Bandai Namco's like they're kind of huge and like they're everywhere, man.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, but yeah, new Dragon Ball games. They also showed another trailer for the anime remake, but I don't really care. So I mean, I will care when it comes out, but like I'm not like it's just it's stuff we've already seen before. Now I'm good. Yeah, but it is. I am pretty excited for the Sparking Zero update. Because yeah, all sorts of scrimblos to add. Also, just Android 17 from GT. I've not actually watched GT, but my friends kind of keep memeing the hype and hyping up Android 17 from GT or Super Android 17, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'll believe it. I'll believe it.
That's the I know which one that is. That's the
Yeah,
black-haired
I'll share
one.
the image of Super Android 17.
That's not Super Trucker, right?
It's one of the main androids. Here, I'll share his image right now.
Yeah. Oh no, is that a Klansman?
No, it's Mask Man. I know. I knew. I was like, when's someone? Okay, someone's gonna make a Klansman joke any minute now. Yeah, this guy, Super 17.
I hadn't even looked that closely at them. I just brought the image up for my screen recorder and then looked at another tab for a minute. So I didn't even think. I didn't even clock that fucking hood until Cody said that, and it just hit me.
Dude, is that the reason we'll never get that other Cobra Commander?
The Mighty Mask, I think is what he's called.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, this guy.
And I love Superman smashes the Klan.
Yeah, I don't even. It's, oh no! Oh no! I just found this episode title when I was looking for an image of the character. The true colors of the Masked Man. No.
Can I get a picture side by side of Jinx and Mr. Poe? Or Mr. Popo, please.
Okay, no wait. This is actually one of the more. Wait, isn't this one of the more emotional episodes of the show? This is one of the emotional climaxes of the show. Oh, why did they call?
Oh hey, I'm glad you bring that up because I can bitch for a second. I'm still playing Pokemon Go pretty regularly, like almost
as daily. You
do. And I keep getting fucking the baby form of Jinx from my eggs. I'm so fucking sick of that Pokemon.
You know, you can see what the eggs are gonna potentially hatch, right?
You can?
Yeah, you have to scroll. It doesn't like change the lock, but you just see like this is your potential. Like
you have to go on like the eggs thing, then click on the egg.
I'm opening the app right now. How the fuck is this done?
I think you have to go into the
like, if you look at an egg,
menu where all the eggs are.
Smoochup is what
yeah.
Simeon is talking about.
Not a big Jinx fan. Don't like Smoochum. Get him out of here.
Yeah, and also it's just like I feel like Jinx, like out of like the three Pokemon, like the Magmator and Electabuzz, she doesn't really get the support that like the other people do. I get it why, but like it's just like come on. Yeah, it sucks because Magmator and Electabuzz are some of my favorites. So,
well, damn it.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah. There's so much on this game that I still haven't fucking looked at.
Yeah. That's live service for you. Yeah, Magmator, that's one of my favorites.
Calculator.
I don't like his lips, but the rest of him is alright.
Yeah, like it's mostly like childhood nostalgia for like why I like Electabuzz and Magnetor.
I mean, that's part of why we like anything in these big franchises, isn't it? Like,
I saw it as a kid.
I've been very upfront for ages. Turtwig is my favorite Pokemon because it's the first starter I ever chose because I was so thrilled to see the first Pokemon you can get is a turtle, and turtles have been my favorite animal like since I was a little kid. Though I've never owned one.
These are also just like Electabuzz and Magmator are also just still elusive because they're like trade evolutions, but not just trade evolutions. You have to like find a specific item to like trade with. And like that's always the worst. Yeah.
Electivire does go hard though. I like everything about him.
Yeah.
The Two Tails is a little odd, but not odd enough to make me think it.
I think they're supposed to be like connecting wires. So
yeah. He just looks like a big electric freak, and that's what I like out of my final stage Pokemon.
He kind of looks like a I'm totally not supposed to be a Reggie form guy.
Kinda, yeah. God, I love the Reggies.
Oh, the fucking Reggies!
Like they even made more Reggies in the recent games, just like different forms of them.
I was actually just thinking about the Reggies the other day because I was listening to the Ruby and Sapphire soundtrack for reasons. It's so fucking hilarious that like the Reggies are the trio of that era. They have all this work put into their design. They're named after a Nintendo executive, and then they fucking show up in the anime as just like these freaky drones that are barely part of the story in I think one movie.
Oh, I haven't. Yeah, I just mainly like the Reggies from the games. I didn't even remember any of their anime appearances. I'll be real.
I remember them being in one movie I rented from Hollywood Video as a kid.
Look up Pokemon Reggies movie. They usually save the legendary Pokemon for the movie.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're essential to the plot of Giratina and the Sky Warrior. Okay.
Oh.
Not Galatina and the Sky Warrior.
No, that's not what I meant. You know that's not what I said. Giratina,
the freaky nightmare snake.
Yeah. I honestly I think my favorite Pokemon movie from that era is the Darkrai movie. That's like
Hey,
probably the best like Pokemon movie that isn't the like older ones or like
m-
Pokemon movie 3. I
yeah,
don't
my
know.
sister and I really dug that one. I think I still have it on DVD somewhere.
Yeah. Well, it's like if I'm gonna watch it today, I'll probably watch the Japanese sub. So
Pokemon needs to get better about releasing the subs
they
internationally.
never do it. They like never
Yeah.
do it. They're like, I mean, even Yu-Gi-Oh is for a time they did it. They kind of stopped doing it now. And they're like the
Mhm.
two. And like Beyblade, even if they do cut the opening short, they've been getting more proper dubs of like
Yeah.
here you actually get the opening, even if it's a 30-second like TV cut
God, this cover art goes so hard.
for the Darkrai.
Yeah, this is like fucking. This is
Yeah.
right when I got into Pokemon, so this is really hitting for me at the moment.
Yeah.
Fucking
Oh,
Brock carrying
Darkrai
around
was around
Hoppini
black and
and
white,
shit.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Krogunk. Looking all
Croagunk.
mischievous.
Underrated Pokemon, Croagunk. Most of
Yeah.
the Sinnoh Pokemon are underrated. There's a couple freaks. I don't really like Weasel or the cat, but most of the Sinnoh Pokemon still look
I mean,
good.
I like think Garchomp is probably the big breakout star of the Sinnoh
Mhm.
stuff. Not just because of the champion Cynthia, but because
Yeah.
of like even in champions right now, he's like dominating the
Mhm.
meta.
But like Carnivine, Pachirisu, the fucking bird,
The
all the
bird.
Bidoof is legendary.
Yeah,
Nobody
everyone
can
still loves
deny at this
Bidoof.
point that Bidoof is
Everybody
legendary.
loves Bidoof, yeah.
And of course, they got the sex Pokemon in there.
There's multiple sex Pokemon. You gotta be more specific.
The Bunary evolution,
Like,
Lopunny.
you didn't have to
Took me a
make it that
second.
weird, man. You didn't have
I
to make
got a
it that weird,
Lopunny
man.
Batman.
No, you didn't have to make it that weird, man.
I'm gonna fuse it with Gardevoir, Batman, and there's
Uh,
nothing you can do to stop me.
anyway,
Oh, you know what? We could talk about the Lego Batman game.
the Lego. Oh yeah, because they revealed like a bunch of cool like stuff for the Lego Batman video
Yeah,
game,
it looks
Legacy
like
of
a
the Dark.
game.
Yeah, it's kind of taking after the what's it called the
Arkham
last
Arkham
games.
games.
Sky not even just that the Skywalker Saga game where it's like oh it's more ambitious than every other Lego game known to man. And it's like a regular video game in a different way. Of course, what makes me happy is that they got Absolute Batman in there, so that's cool.
Yay.
Yeah, even got I'm not sure if I'll pick it up day one, but it's probably gonna be a sale game. So I was
I,
like, oh,
I, I, I am
$70? Ugh.
I am generally jazzed about like, oh yeah, for the new Lego game, we're just throwing the typical Lego format out and just making an Arkham game clone.
Yeah, but like they're
Um,
still like doing the adaptation story wise, like
yeah.
from like
I would like to play it, but I also haven't played a Lego game since I was actually 12 years old. So,
and I don't know, like I'll say wait for reviews and like stuff.
and
So
sales.
yes, reviews and sales.
I
That's
just
always
Oh, this is a good podcast story. I just remembered. So I finally, after waiting almost a full year for a good sale for it to get down to almost $30, and then having to play something else first because I like to play my wish list in the order I buy them. Um, I finally booted up Oblivion Remastered the other day,
as you do.
and my computer threw an absolute fit because apparently it requires an i5 core, and I have an i3. And I didn't realize that when I bought it because I'm a dumbass. And my
Wait, let me
computer,
check what engine this game runs on.
yeah, no, my computer was like, we can still boot it, but there might be issues. And I was like, well, let's just give it a try and see what happens. If you crash out, it's fine. I won't do it again. But I want to see. And it took maybe 20 minutes to get it to load up properly and actually get into the game. But once it did, it was fairly smooth on the lowest graphic settings, which just made it look like the original release.
Buddy, this is an Unreal Engine 5 game. You're
Yeah.
cooked.
Um also,
Because Unreal Engine
I
5 is super unoptimized, so be careful about that.
mhm. Also, I couldn't hear the dialogue for like half the time I was playing, and I was like, well, this must just be like one of those core issue things, whatever. And then like halfway through, I was like, this is actually annoying me. Let me see if I can fix it. Maybe there's something wrong with the install or the settings. So I started fucking around with it. And I spent maybe a straight hour replaying the same section, trying to get the dialogue to work like normal. And I was like, this is fucking bullshit. Whatever. I'll wait until I have a better PC to play this game. It's not the end of the world. And I go and I boot up a YouTube video to try and like reset my brain. And I'm like, wait, this doesn't sound right either. What the hell is going on?
Oh, it's just general computer audio.
No, I start looking around. My headphone jack was only halfway in.
Ah, bro.
Maybe the
Gets you
dumbest
every
I've felt
time.
in a long time.
No, it happens. It happens.
Mhm.
It happens. Yeah, Unreal Engine 5 is kind of awful. Like, unless you're on console, like PC, it just runs awful on PCs. It is
Yeah. It
it's
was
bad.
definitely I could definitely hear the fans over my headphones. So I was like, let's take this slow, let's be careful. But no, it mostly worked aside from me thinking the audio was broken. So I might try and play it again in a couple days. We'll see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm sorry to be an Unreal Engine 5 hater, but like, dude, that's ruined
Mhm.
so many games that would otherwise be like slam dunks.
Yeah. I know it has its haters. I remember hearing that when this came out.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
Dude,
Unreal.
what if
It's not
Mario
even
was an
less about the
Unreal Engine?
graphics and more about just the performance.
Well, anyway.
What else has been happening? Let me go look.
Do we want to talk about the other show?
I don't want to leave Cody out.
Okay.
I want to talk about something.
What do you
What do
want
you
to
want
talk
to talk
about,
about,
Cody?
Cody?
Disney fired 1,000 motherfucking people
Oh
from
yeah.
Oh yeah, I had
No,
this in
see,
my topics as
I,
well, but I was kind of waiting for someone else to bring it up.
I specifically wanted to talk to Buster about it because I know Buster's interest in the film has been waning. And when I saw that paired with the announcement that a lot of the, if not all of the special effects for Avengers Doomsday is going to be AI powered,
Oh, that was a joke post.
that was
That was a joke
That's
post,
oh
not
but
my
real.
god.
The
that
reason
was
this
not a
is
real post. But
happening, it's
is
not
it is
about
kind of
replacing people with AI. It's about dodging having to pay for people's health care
in
because they had a bunch of
America.
They had a bunch
Yeah,
of
in the
people
UK.
on staff in the US, and that's most of the people who got fired. And they're saying, like, oh, we'll still hire people from the US, but only on a job by job basis, which means they'll be essentially independent contractors and we don't have to give them health care. And also, we have been slowly moving production to the UK anyway because the government pays for the health care there.
Yeah, it's very skeezy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the specific thing Simeon was talking about. It's not going to be AI powered. I can confirm, but it's like it's also just
Jesus
the
Christ. I mean,
fact
it's
that it's
still
like
shitty.
yeah, it's
That's
still
still
very
turbo
shitty.
shitty.
It's still
It's
very
a
turbo
silver
shitty.
lining in a dark cloud.
Yeah,
I mean, I was
But
like
also, like, I
completely
saw
like I'm
multiple
not.
posts like this the other day.
I was full on like I'm
yeah.
not seeing another
Like
Marvel
a lot, like a lot
show.
of people are like these were important people to the company. These were like people who made like
Not just the company, but Marvel as a brand. Like the concept art for all of these projects that is then used as promotional art for all these projects. Like if you have bought an MCU Marvel Legends and there's been art of the character on there, likely that art was made by one of these people.
it's bad. I hate it. 1,000 like not going and like coupled that with the announcement of like just like Disney announcing another film and it looks really bad. The animated one uh just looks like more of the same. It's just like damn, this company, man. This goddamn company.
Also along that lines, did did you take the time to or Buster, did you hear about the Hasbro shakeup that happened this week?
I did not. Please don't inform me.
So Lenny Panzica, who
Oh, I
has
heard about this actually, but tell those people anyway.
yeah,
Lenny?
he has worked at Hasbro for over 20 years. He primarily worked at Transformers, but also did some work on G.I. Joe for a little while when it was free and pre-quarter inch, and then was the lead designer on the Classified series pretty much the entire time until just now, announced that he was leaving Hasbro. He wasn't fired. He left on good terms for a job with Boss Fight Studios. And I'm willing to bet this is a result of the Boston move. I'm willing to bet because he says in the post, like, this is a better, so felt like a right thing for him and his family. I'm betting it was like, I don't want to move to Boston, but I have to be in person for my job with Hasbro. Let me look around and see if I can find something similar that won't have me have to move. And I don't know where Boss Fight is headquartered, but maybe, just maybe, they said, like, oh, this guy has done such good things at Hasbro. Let's just let him do essentially a similar job for us,
Dude,
but work online.
that's so. Oh man, that's tough. Lenny's like my favorite guy in the fucking Hasbro team.
Yeah,
Is he like in the
is.
G.I. Joe live streams?
He is
Yeah.
the lead designer of G.I. Joe, or was for the last few years.
He was the guy in the picture that I used to post all the time leading up to the His Tank, who's holding it like a baby. And it's like the gray model of the His Tank.
In the picture you just posted, Buster, he is the guy on the far right. The guy in the middle is Tony, who is the master model maker on the G.I. Joe brand, and the guy on the far left is John Warden, who left, or I think he got fired from Hasbro.
Bro, I almost want to say that like Lenny was like the backbone of the Classified series.
Yeah, no.
That's like the main thing keeping G.I. Joe afloat. So if those classified if they can't keep those classified blocks up, plummet. Ooh.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, because he was a wealth of knowledge for them. Because he would
And he was
be
also
bringing
just
up,
like,
because he's a fan.
I made a post about this on Bluesky where I was like, half the reason I got so into Classified is he's on he has been on every stream for Classified, just like hyping stuff up and being so enthusiastic and just coming off as like this big, super knowledgeable teddy bear nerd of a man. And like he has this kind of charisma that makes you want to buy the products he works on. And I said it on Blue Sky, I'll say it here again. Hasbro is really losing something special with this guy. Like, I hope Boss Fight can make good use of it, but not having him there at Hasbro is going to be a serious detriment to whatever they do next with G.I. Joe or Transformers. Because again, he was on Transformers for a while, I think, during the movie years.
Yeah, it's rough, man. Yeah, and especially because, like,
again, silver lining, this was his decision.
Yeah, so, at least it was his decision. At least he wasn't like forced out of the company. I mean, kind of was with the move, but like, you know.
Man, that's just tough. It's not even that far away, but like, right from Boston to
Rhode Island.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure exactly how far it is. Let's do a Google.
Maybe later. I don't know. What else has been besides layoffs? Because I feel like layoffs and people leaving happens every goddamn day at this point.
I wonder if it's even less to do with like, I wonder if there's stuff going on behind the scenes with that, because we know that they're trying to go into a different direction as a company very subtly.
God, how much? Okay, so I don't know why, but like, there's been a lot of art leaking from the new Zelda movie of just like, here's what the film crew stuff looks like, and I'm like, why are we getting looks at that? I mean, I guess people on their Instagram are just posting this shit, but it's like, I don't know. Also, that pixel art thing, I get what they're going for. That's not accurate to the games. That's not what Link, Zelda, or any of the people look like in the games in the pixel art. Just don't.
Oh well. It is 70 miles from Boston to Rhode Island, which is about an hour and 15-minute trip.
Yeah, see, I used to do that. I did a further trip than that just to get to from Gainesville to Georgia. I mean, that's reasonably doable, but like,
if you're used to just like driving 10 minutes to work every day, which I don't know if that's what Lenny's commute was, but I would assume anybody who worked at Hasbro HQ lived fairly close at this point. Going from that to like an hour and a half is probably not optimal.
Well, you know what was one of the pictures I shared with Lenny?
Mm-hmm.
Ultraman.
Yeah.
So let's look at. So I'm finally gonna rip off the band-aid, rip off the weighted clothing, and just go full hog, because a lot of Toku stuff happened this week, and I want to talk about it.
Ultraman Teo, he's got a trailer.
Yeah.
He's blue.
Okay. He's blue.
They blued him.
Okay. I'm very excited for this for multiple reasons. One, let's look at the production staff. Let me just actually I need to pull up the production staff myself. But basically the guy who helped direct my favorite Ultraman of this era, Ultraman Arc, Takanori Sugimoto, I think is his name. Let me just make sure, double check. He is gonna help direct the series. He's not the only director. He's the main tokusatsu director, is what the website describes him as. I'm just trying to find images and stuff. Give me a second. But yeah, I'm very excited for this Ultra, because the tagline is, it's like, he wants to protect, but he doesn't want to fight. So we're getting another take on a pacifist Ultraman, which we've seen before, but not like quite to this. Like, it seems like they're gonna try to push it.
He's sad about it from the go. It's not something he kind of discovers and gets sad about midway through.
Kind of
something I've seen before.
Yeah, I mean, like, kind of, because Cosmos was kind of that way, but it's like they kind of developed that. Yeah, this is Takanori Sugimoto. He helped direct. He's the main tokusatsu director, to describe it. The lead director in general is Takahashi Niniyama. Let me look at his credits. He seems to be very new. Yeah, he's a very new person to Ultraman. And speaking of new to Ultraman, the head writer of the show also has me intrigued, because I don't think you watched this show, Simeon, but Shigenori Tanabe is responsible for the screenplay of this series, and he is famous for one of my favorite little indie. It's not even a tokusatsu project; it's just a drama about tokusatsu. Let me go find the poster, because
is it Tokusatsu Gaga?
Gaga, yes. It's adapted from a manga, but the live action drama version is really good. I
remember people being really into it when it was airing, and I've been meaning to watch it ever since.
It's only like 8 episodes, so it's pretty. And they even have these like fake moment, like these not phony, but like this Sentai-esque team of like that, like they cut to occasionally. It's great. But yeah, that's gonna be the main writer for this new Ultraman series, and just even based on the trailer and like how they're editing it, it's like I'm very excited for Theo. And it's going to be the 60th anniversary show. So it's like,
celebrate the 60th anniversary of Ultraman on the 250th anniversary of America, because it premieres on July 4th.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just like the Friday of like when Ultraman's air in Japan. So
yeah, I know. I just thought that was funny.
Yeah. That's like, that's Japan time. So it's probably going to be like July 3rd, our time. So.
But no, it looks like a fun show.
And the toy line is interesting, because it doesn't seem too. There's not seems to be a collectible gimmick with Theo. It's just kind of like, here's the base Ultra, here's like an action figure of the base Ultra, and then his transformation device, which is kind of very similar to like just an old transformation device where it's just a device.
It's just a thing. It's just a shape.
It's just a shape. Yeah. Let me go find it. Yeah, and you can even wear it as like a stylish necklace if you want. So
wear it at school to assert your dominance.
Yeah, basically. It's great. I'm very excited for Theo. Just look, everything looks like I loved Arc, so I'm excited to see Sugimoto return after he was like the head director of that. I'm very excited to see what the Shigenori Tanabe is going to do with the series composition, even just based on the premise. It feels like, I liked Omega, but a lot of the times it kind of felt like more of the same. This feels like the shot in the arm, like Ultra, like I love Ultra 4. So
yeah, I only watched the first episode of Omega, and I've been kind of tuned out of Ultraman in general since Blazar, but this feels like it has a little bit of sauce. Like for one thing, the whole like his planet was destroyed and he's hiding on Earth kind of a thing. I'm like, oh. You gave him Kryptonian backstory. That's fun.
Yeah, just going full on of the Superman comparison.
But also somebody pointed out to me, apparently a lot of Ultra people recently have not been from the Land of Light, but they've not shown their planets. So this is a
Yeah.
very convenient way of doing that again.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Blazar doesn't have a planet. Arc doesn't have a planet. Omega kinda has a planet, but that's a spoiler. So the way they handle it is a spoiler. But yeah, just exciting stuff for Ultraman, the 60th anniversary. And of course, Kamen Rider Celebrate gets 55th anniversary, and like I know you caught up with Zets, and we already talked about like good show.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to spoil too much for Cody because it is on YouTube. You could watch it if you want.
Yes, this is a good time. You should check it out if you find the time, Cody.
Yeah.
I will have to at some point because I've always been interested in Ultraman. It's like I want to say it's
I
like
think you would
Kamen
like
Rider with
Ultraman the
how
most out of the big three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so too because I've seen the most of it.
Yeah.
I've watched
It's like
more
its own
Ultraman
big
than
monsters,
I have of
kaijus. There's even mechs on occasion.
yeah. I mean, I own a shit ton of Ultraman stuff. I think I
Yeah, I know
only
you
own
have
like
those
one
Ultraman
Kamen Rider thing.
Rockies, so
They're just fun.
yeah. And then on the third pillar of Tokusatsu, Project Red, which kind of feels weird to say, but it is what it is. They revealed the second Project Red show, at least the title and logo of it, Kakusui Hunter Omega Horn, or Kakusei Hunter Omega Horn. I think I butchered. This is the logo for it. Or it's the
PP
black and
Toucher
white logo.
Omega Storm.
Omega Storm, yeah. I'm pretty. I don't. There's rumors saying it could just be a straight sequel to Gavon Infinity. There's rumors that's like, oh, it's gonna be its own unique
No,
thing.
do something completely different.
Yeah, I kind of hope it's different. I think they're speculating that it's gonna be like Zenkaiger to Dawn Brothers, where it's like there's a little bit of elements, but it's not like it's basically a new story. So
I mean, one of my biggest, like, I haven't watched any friggin' new Gavin yet, but my biggest complaint about it when it got revealed was just like, it just feels like Sentai with a different name. And I get that like this was a quick pivot, but it doesn't feel different enough. So
I
like this thing having like a completely new name gives me a lot of hope.
Yeah, and even then, I'd argue so far, like Gavon, while there is a lot of Sentai elements to its toy line and its like aesthetic, I'd argue that this is the show we're talking about, Cody Gavon Infinity. The actual show is much more closer to the Metal Hero Gavon. It's just like a modern update of that, but like for better or worse, because basically it like I was talking about this with some friends. This is the closest that Tokusatsu has gone to Showa era for better or worse, because
Yeah.
the first half is a lot of like setup, and then the second half is a lot of action, like a Showa episode. And there's still like serialization, but it's like I don't know. It
There's
at times it
something
kind of feels
about
a bit
those suits
slavish.
side by side.
What?
If the suits side by side remind me of Beetleborgs a lot more than anything.
Oh, that is the same
It's
franchise, Metal
it's
Heroes.
the same lineage, yeah.
Yeah, it's because these are Metal Heroes. Let me find the original Gavon.
Oh, I thought this was just like a spiritual successor to like the entire.
It is, but the way they're doing it is because Gavon took over Kamen Rider in the 80s, because Kamen Rider was kind of like going through a retool. They decided, let's bring back the core concept of Gavon as like an in-between point of Sentai and this new thing.
Okay, I
It's
misunderstood how it
basically a new
existed.
show with like just uses the core idea of the original. Like they're not connected. It's basically just like aesthetically connected. It's interesting.
Okay.
I can't, like I know like people are like, oh, get Kenji Oba in there. Well, one, he's old, and two, it's like, the guys, well, let this thing stand on its own.
Fuck Kenji Obata. Give me Gavin G in there.
Yeah, I mean that would be perfect. As just here's a cameo, like they've been going to other multiverses, so and they just revealed a Ninja Gavon, so
Yeah, they got purple in there.
yeah, and I just watched his debut episode, and he's based on like the concept of fear. Well, like red is rage, blue is sadness, yellow is happiness, and so I think that's an interesting way to do like a six or basically a six ranger, as they're called.
I love
Six
Steven
Sheriff,
Universe.
if you will.
Yeah, six sheriff. I'm trying to find a good image. I'll just use this one. Yeah, this is the Ninja Gavon, who is based on another Metal Hero, Jiraiya. Yeah, but Gavin Infinity, I caught up with it. It's been getting better. I think the latest string of episodes 7, 8, and 9 to 10, are just like, okay, we're finally hitting something. We're finally getting somewhere with the show, and like I'm not like, I don't know. I kind of like, I'm a bit mixed. I'm like, oh, it's cool that we're getting a throwback, but it's also like, man, I would kind of like just like something that pushes Tokusatsu forward instead of just a throwback.
That's me. I'm push it forward, boy.
Yeah, I'm pushing forward too.
It's also just like I'm so spoiled by all the other big Toku shows now that I'm like, if you're not gonna put that shit on YouTube, I'm not watching it.
Oh yeah, that too. Where it's like, this is, you have to go find fan subs right now, even though they promised they're gonna do the double feature, at least the Zets version part of the Gavon and Zets double feature sometime later this year. So I don't know,
Yeah.
America. Yeah, just like that's kind of also part of the reason it took me a while to catch up. It's like, oh man, like come on, just put it on YouTube so we can have a full Toei superhero time. Like, I don't know what took so long. Like, it's in Latin America, like, but not in, North America. That's weird.
Bullshit.
And like, I know it's like, oh, it's weird, especially because when Discotech keeps selling us, and like the original Gavon is on Tubi, so like I think I was one of the first people to report about original Gavon on Tubi.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was just scrolling through Tubi as I do, and it's like, wait, they have original Gavon? When did anyone report on this? No, okay.
Now hurry up and get Shiden and Sheraban in there so I can watch those finally.
Yeah. They also have the shitty. They put the original Guyver movie on Tubi, and they put the shitty Kikaider movie on Tubi.
Oh. Ooh.
So it seems like we're getting somewhere. I think.
It is evolving, just slowly.
Yeah. Oh, did they remove Gavon on Tubi, or am I just searching it wrong? Oh well, I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
They have like a bunch of older Godzilla stuff, like against Mecha Godzilla and the Space Godzilla. So should be on there. Yeah,
That's
Tubi,
weird to think
even
of Space Godzilla is older now.
Ooh. Oh, speaking of the minus zero cheese, that feels weird to say. -0.
With the dumbest fucking shot I've ever seen in a trailer that has everyone else thinking it's cool.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Why does the new Godzilla look a little like the other American Godzilla?
What do you mean by that?
I saw a figure based off of it, and it looks like it has Zilla proportions.
Maybe that's a different one, because I don't think they've announced any figures for this movie yet.
Oh, maybe I saw wrong.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. This just looks like an Asylum movie to me.
Damn. I mean, I think that the concept is cool. I do kind of miss the Shin style of special effects, because I'm one of the weirdos who thinks, oh, the Shin Godzilla has way better special effects than -1.
Yeah. I don't know. They both have really good moments.
Yeah. I do, and I'll at least will say that the freaking beefed up Godzilla we see for a brief second, that was probably my actual favorite shot of the teaser. Like just this beefed up, like freaking absolute unit of a guy. That looks cool. Like this Godzilla always looks better in water, which I get because the director's a big fan of Jaws, so you probably want him to like.
Dude, what's scarier than a fucking
he's a lizard who
Godzilla?
goes for a swim in the sea.
Yeah.
That's kind of Godzilla's whole thing.
He captures all of the sea monster stuff.
Also, everyone's been talking about the gravity. I don't know.
Yeah, the flying around and their shit in the sky shot.
Yeah. I don't know what movie. I don't know if this is Ghidorah. I don't know if this is Space Godzilla. I don't know who they're pulling for the villain, but it is kind of interesting. It's like, oh, we're getting like a bit wackier with the special effects.
Yeah. It's also just crazy that we're bringing those characters back, but we're also going to America, which doesn't feel like something you do with those characters to me from the first film.
It kind of just feels
Cue
like
Eddie Murphy.
It's what?
Coming to America.
I'll go to America. Also, everyone's been making Gravity and Gearus memes, apparently. Like, that's been a thing. Like,
okay.
Like, just because it's like, oh, and Gearus and Gravity. What if Gearus could control gravity? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I guess because people are like, oh, and Gira should be like the first villain Godzilla fights. So I don't know.
You should tell that to Legendary.
Yeah, tell that to Legendary. That's what I'm saying. God, Supernova also. We don't know anything about Supernova, but that's a movie that's coming out, I guess.
You know what's a funny thing I found out recently?
What?
Japanese Godzilla fans are as into the Legendary movies as American fans are into the recent Japanese films. Like they're like,
Legendary
no,
movies aren't bad.
this is brilliant. It's so much better than what we're getting.
I mean,
that's weird.
No shit. Like
Yeah.
I feel like there's kind of been this like shifting thing of like general cultural consciousness of like just national shame, where it's like, oh, you're part of this nation, I'm ashamed of that. And it's like, yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I don't know. I just think both sides of the films are flawed in their own ways, but succeed in other ways,
I also think it's maybe just like people in Japan grew up with a better access and cultural understanding of Godzilla as a hero in a universe with all these characters, whereas in America we kind of let go of that over the 2000s and built up this idea of like, no, Godzilla's the scary monster anti-hero
Yeah.
on
They're
the
like
internet.
Shinin -1 propelled, especially as them being like more widely available prestige pieces.
Yeah, it's very funny.
Cultural exchange is fun.
Yeah. Also, very apropos that we're having all this Godzilla discussion, and I happen to wear my Gigan shirt tonight.
Hey, yeah, Gigan represent.
The Gigan shirt I only was able to find out about and buy because we did Twit, and I was so obsessed with tracking down all the Toku news every week for a bit.
Hey, yeah. Is that everything for that? Is that this week in Toku? I kid. There has to be. Any other links you got?
Buster, do you know what the fuck Knight Rider is?
Kinda.
Okay. Because this is
That's
a thing
exciting.
Cody and I were kind of freaking out about earlier this week. Ramen Toy, which is a Chinese company that makes like third-party add-ons and like accessory things for
As you do.
1/12 scale stuff, announced that they have their first ever official license. And it is a 1/12 scale fully featured kit with a 6-inch Michael Knight action figure.
Yeah, there's been plenty of times where like the stuff they do just makes me look at it really hard. And I'm like, hey, 6-inch figures. I love 6-inch vehicles. That's crazy. And I keep looking back at it.
They kind of got their big start by going, oh, Hasbro's Ghost Rider vehicle HasLab didn't go through. We'll make one.
Oh, dude, you think they're going to re-release it?
I'm sorry, what?
You think they're going to re-release it now?
I don't know. They've never re-released anything to my knowledge. But like, I got my first Ramen Toy piece a couple months ago, which is their sewer diorama, and that is a pretty solid piece of kit.
So they're like more diorama based, or
they're actually known for the vehicles more so. Like this is a van they put out recently, and then they did a bunch of like tanks and things for classified. But all that stuff, I was always like, that's a bit more than what I want to pay for it. However, the Musk was one of those things where it's right place, right time. I have the money. Let's go in on this. It's gonna more than make its money back for me because I've already taken a bunch of photos on it.
How much is that Knight Rider gonna be?
I don't think they've said the price yet. Let me look on their Instagram for a minute because that's primarily where I get news for them.
Yeah, Instagram still remains like the sole place that I can get the most toy news. Instagram's where I have like 3 different cars channels that I look at, so I know about all the Hot Wheels and like Disney Pixar cars news.
For those inquiring about the cost, please be assured that the price will be competitive. We cannot announce the specific pricing at this time due to licensing restrictions, but it will be officially revealed in June when the pre-order begins.
Sounds good.
Very close.
So, I don't know. I'm not a huge Knight Rider guy. I think I've seen like 2 episodes of it ever, but I just thought it was really cool that they went full on about like, nope, we're doing a figure of the guy, we're doing the car, and it's gonna have all the features from the show, like even shit that was only in 1 episode.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
I've
That's
seen
the best kind of release.
all of it. I even watched the Knight Rider show that came out with the Mustang, and I was mad about it being a Mustang.
Yeah, Knight Rider 2000 or whatever.
It's always 2000 with these people. It's always like 2000.
I think it was like 2010s.
Figure.
Because he turned into a Ford Flex for a little while too. Because it was just to sell Ford.
What else?
Oh yeah, this was it was 2008 was the Knight Rider reboot.
2008.
An icon reborn.
Original 2-hour movie.
Also, if you search Knight Rider reboot, you get a bunch of AI slop trailers starring Chris Hemsworth, so that's nice.
Oh. Yeah, I
But
hate Google.
Original Knight Rider with the Hoff is an iconic piece of 80s pop culture.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. I just haven't watched the show, so I don't know much other than the visual iconography of it.
Yeah. We should do it for AF sometime.
No, I veto that. I've been having to like figure out what my next AF pick is because I'm up next.
Yeah, you gotta have that ready next week, huh?
Yep. I'm just trying to figure out which, like, because I have a bunch of suggestions. I just need to figure out, okay, what can I do that won't piss people off? That isn't just another movie.
Speaking of movies, is there anything out of CinemaCon you want to talk about? Because I remember you threatened to make that a big thing last week.
Did I? Oh God! Did I? I mean,
that might have been off mic.
Okay, yeah, I think I did. Let me go look for some. I guess the CinemaCon wrap up. Because it's like
all I saw was like descriptions of extra.
I mean, that's what
stuff
CinemaCon is because it's all closed door stuff.
Yeah.
It's all closed door stuff, so you just get like, oh, you have to like, it's kind of like Comic-Con where you have to like, oh,
Well, there is one thing that I think came from that. That tour they did of the recent like Star Wars props gave us a look at Rada the Hutt as a baby.
Rada the Hutt, it did give us a look at Rada the Hutt. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go in order of the day. Spider-Man Brand New Day poster and
yeah, both those posters look ass.
I kind of like the first one. Like with I don't know which one.
Segue, or not?
What?
Partial side note: the Spider-Man Brand New Day Lego sets got announced, and they're some of the best-looking Spider-Man sets I've ever seen.
Yeah, because you got a fun little tank and Hulk destroying some stuff.
That's good. Yeah. Yeah, here's the posters Simeon did not like, but wait, oh God, they're too. God, why is Discord file size so bad recently? Like, you know, there's one with him fighting the Hand and one with him like just as a Raimi homage looking at Zendaya. So.
Yeah, see, that one looks way too photoshopped to me. I don't like it.
I guess they're just trying to like, oh, it's a day. The daylight is the idea. So
I don't know. There's something about the overbloom of the daylight that I'm like that just looks so obviously you threw that together in Photoshop. That doesn't look like a real thing to me.
We also got some new pictures. Speaking of Spider-Man, we got.
Hold on 1 second. I want to show you the Lego sets.
Okay, fine. Show me the Lego sets.
So here's Hulk destroying the damage control offices. I guess that's a thing that happens in the movie.
Yeah.
And the chase scene that we saw in the trailer.
Yeah, with the Punisher.
And it gives us our first look at Lego at Tombstone in the movie because he's a minifig in that set.
Yeah.
He's in the
looks very traditional Tombstone.
Yeah.
We're probably not getting a MCU Lego Punisher, so like don't.
No.
Oh yeah, because of the M rating. That's why.
He'd be my favorite little guy, though. I would knock a child over that one.
I just because they don't do MCU. It took like a while for them to get like Deadpool as a Lego. Because
they don't do guns.
They don't do guns, even though didn't they do like a bunch of Star Wars blasters?
They do guns in a weird way. They don't do guns in Lego City, and they usually
like look at the big ridiculous guns Tombstone has in that image.
But again, maybe they could because he was in the Lego Supervillain or Marvel.
Yeah, game. It's weird. I don't know.
With the Punisher
mandates are weird.
warband.
Anyway, can we talk about the real shit?
Sure.
No.
Spider-Verse. We got pictures.
It looks like a movie.
I really like the freaking woolly ass cut Aaron has. That's great.
Mhm.
That's great. I mean, like, some people are like, "Is there going to be time travel?" And I'm like, "We're already doing dimension hopping. What do you mean time travel?" It's like, I think that's just what the alternate universe probably versions of
I
those
also
characters.
think that's just a flashback.
Yeah, probably either a flashback or just yeah. I do like the Spider Punk one. They know Spider Punk's a big hit, so it's like gonna save your dad. Yeah, I'm very excited. For this movie next year, baby. Hopefully, if God willing, if everything goes well, next year we can finally finish the story.
We're all still alive. I look forward to it.
Yeah. Also, that the -0 stuff happened at the Toho thing. And not the Toho's like I mean the CinemaCon thing. That was just like Toho's only offering because it's like, oh, it's big American movie now.
This
It's
is
first
all we
Japanese.
care about, you Americans.
It's also first Japanese film shot on IMAX. So that's interesting, I guess.
Wow, that's crazy. $40 movie.
$40 movie with big screens. They did some Dune stuff. I don't care. The Lord of the Rings
Man,
stuff.
you don't want to hear about the Gom Jabber?
Lord of the Rings stuff. I double don't care. Not because of Lord of the Rings, but because it's like stretching it out. Apparently, like the hunt for Gollum. It's like, why would you hunt for Gollum, man?
They
It's like,
recast Viggo Mortensen. Apparently, that's a big deal.
I don't care.
Dude, the guy from Ghostbusters 2, that's unfortunate. I love his casting.
Vigo, yeah. Clayface got some behind the in-room only previews, but not really anything else for the public. That's a bit of a shame. They did have a cool
something they showed. I heard looks right out of the animated series episode "Feet of Clay," which is exciting.
Okay, that is exciting. And also they did new Supergirl stuff. They even have like Jason Momoa on the writing the.
Oh man, there's a cast picture from CinemaCon that I found really funny.
Let
me see if I can dig it up real quick. Hang on, this might take a minute. I gotta scroll through my Bluesky.
Also on the Warner Brothers thing, J.J. Abrams threatens to release a new film. So that's a whole thing.
Yeah, okay, here's my Bluesky post.
Here's the Blues. Show me. The Supergirl stuff, yeah. Insufferable TBS sitcom. God damn it.
Am I wrong, though?
Kinda. They... For some reason, Snoop Dogg was on stage at the Universal showing, and that's where you got that. I don't know. Apparently, they're talking about a biopic. With him, I know. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey. I don't care.
Who cares?
A lot of people care. I mean, they got LeBron James ad at the freaking playoffs, but like I'm like whatever. I like The Odyssey as a story. I just kind of don't want to see Christopher Nolan's take on it. You know, I would like to see literally anybody else take on it. Trying to look. I
want to see Christopher Nolan's take on getting stuffed into a fucking locker.
Oh, all right, buddy. Oh yeah, that's where the Spaceballs. It's not going to be called the new Spaceballs. Isn't going to be called.
I'm so fucking mad. You had one job. One thing, and I would have
gone see the thing.
It's basically it's not going to be called The Search for More Money. It's going to be called The New One. I mean, they did a video explaining why, and it's like it was really funny because Mel Brooks is just a funny guy. We're going to talk about him next week on Robots, but it's like yeah, that's a bit disappointing, but I will still reluctantly watch this new Spaceballs.
I mean, it will probably be good because it's still Mel Brooks and it was his decision. But like, god damn it.
And like Burke Moranis is coming out of retirement for this, so like that gives me a bit of hope. But like we'll see. And like, hey, Naked Gun was a big comedic hit last year. I really hope this one kind of follows in suit of like giving us like more absurdist gags and just cool visuals that just happen to be funny.
The only merch I want to see for this movie is one of those big, expensive boutique popcorn buckets, but it's not modeled after everything from the movie. It's just a regular ass-looking popcorn bucket made out of like really nice materials, and it just says Spaceballs the popcorn bucket on it.
They better. That's the
I
only. I
wouldn't.
just better said, like, come on. I mean, I don't know what. I still don't know what the merch deal for Spaceballs is, but like, we'll see.
Oh, speaking
Well,
of
the deal with the
merch,
movie was Mel Brooks had to ask George Lucas if he could make it, and George was like, "Yeah, sure, do whatever you want, but don't make merchandising. That's how I make my money."
All right. I think that was a post-production thing, but yeah, I gotta look. I gotta do a Spaceballs video essay at some point, so I'll probably look more. I'll become a Spaceballs expert by the time I make that video essay.
Baseball's the Boingo Writer essay.
No, it's Buster Corp, you idiot.
Oh my god.
You're mixing up the bees.
Brain farted. Sorry. That's bad. I will go hit my head against the wall now.
Please don't.
Okay.
Paramount did Street Fighter footage. Oh yeah, that's another thing I gotta talk about. These Street Fighter posters and this trailer that look really funny and bad.
I literally didn't watch it because I was
Don't
just
watch
like,
it. It's
I
like
already know
3
how I feel
minutes.
about this.
It's
I know
like-
how I feel about this. I don't.
It's like 3 minutes of like, yeah. Here's the posters, and it's like, oh god. I'm sharing them with Cody. I don't know if Cody has seen these posters, but they are.
I saw 50 Cent.
Yeah, 50 Cent looks like he's mogging. It's awful. It's like, what are these? Like,
The
there's so
hair
much
looks-
to these
50
posters in
Cent's
a
hair
bad.
looks like it's photoshopped on.
Yeah, and then you got like, freaking, you got like Roman Reigns and this white guy pogging like they're in like pain. Like it's just like, so ridiculous. It's just like I get like the movie's trying to be goofy, but I think it's like kind of starting to become goofy in a bad way. I don't know. Also, Zangief is still a bad guy. I thought we learned our lesson about not making Zangief a bad guy from the last movie.
Also, we can't forget my boy. Adrenaline in my soul. Suffing, horrible wig.
Oh yeah, Cody has a horrible wig. Yeah, bro, I knew he was a horrible wig from the first teaser, and it's like, oh, that's even bad.
At least the cameo looks okay.
The Cammy's weird because it's like she looks. It's like the Street Fighter Alpha Cammy, but also she kind of is acting like Harley Quinn, and that's not how Cammy acts. I mean, I get they're trying to do maybe like early Cammy, but that's not even. She's mostly just like a silent, like serious. Even as a killer bee, she was like silent, and serious. So it's weird.
Cammy and Chun-Li both look like actually good adaptations of those costumes to live action.
Yeah. Also,
But
I hate Ken's
I'm
hair.
sure their characters will be bad.
I think Chun-Li looks pretty normal, but like Cammy is just the one everyone's complaining about in me. Also, I hate Ken's actor. I hate Ken's hair.
He's just got like a typical muscle dude bun.
Oh no, I think you know what it reminds me of. I think this is why I hate Ken's hair because one, I hate the actor. I think the actor's doing a horrible job. It reminds me of one of his worst designs from Street Fighter, the Street Fighter 5 costume. Let me go find this one because Street Fighter 5 in general looks really bad. So, let me go find the Street Fighter 10 SF. Why did it just reminds. I think I just don't like Ken with like out his traditional hair. I'm like it's just, this is what his design looked like in Street Fighter 5, and that reminds me of it. And I think I don't know, it looks rough compared to like.
Buster, I'm sorry, but I don't see any difference between that and the design philosophy of 6.
Dude, 6 looks way cooler.
I mean, yeah, but it looks like a similar design philosophy to me.
Yeah, I think whatever. I guess you know what? Let me put these two back to back to you for you. It's not even just a graphic improvement; just a character design improvement.
I don't know.
God damn it! Whatever. Yeah, Street Fighter looks weird. I know some people are excited for it. Happy for y'all. I'm kind of not doing. I'm probably gonna watch this and laugh at how bad it is. Yeah, I don't know. At least the super moves look cool. Also, there's a Call of Duty movie apparently. Who cares?
Yay,
Dude,
more
how the hell?
propaganda. I can't fucking wait.
Speaking of, Top Gun 3 is in the works.
No, hold on, hang on, Buster. We don't walk past that one. How in the absolute fuck are we getting a Call of Duty movie after finding out that Epstein was connected to the goddamn development of like every single Call of Duty and
It might have been
responsible
in
for.
development before the files dropped.
It's probably.
Yeah,
I mean, even then,
he's the
June 30th,
reason why-
2028. So that's good. That's a ways away.
He's literally the reason why those games are so heavy with microtransactions.
Yeah, no, I know. I read that story.
Just
Well,
crazy.
I guess recruitment numbers are down, so by any means,
That's
people
it.
still
That's
like Call of
literally
Duty,
it. That's
right?
it.
Yeah, you know they're trying to hire a lot of morticians right now. I hear.
Yeah. Top Gun 3, again, speaking of recruitment numbers, Top Gun 3 is also in the works. Not really much else. Who cares? I kind of I hate the idea of Top Gun, so I don't watch them. Apparently, there's a scary movie. Who cares? I don't know who cares. There's a new Jackass film in the works. That's like be already filmed. So
Yeah, it's
Ugh.
supposed to be the series finale, right?
I feel like
So
they
was
keep
the last three.
the last one was supposed to be the series finale. It's just like
Okay.
I guess.
I've never seen any Jackass. I just know Johnny Knoxville as a personality who shows up in things. So
Yeah, or just like he inspired Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes. That's how I mainly know him. That's all the good stuff I can find from the. Oh, wait, no, wait. There's Disney bullshit.
there is a new Transformers movie in the works.
Oh yeah, that's all. Well,
That's
no,
literally
duh.
all they said.
That's literally all they
It's
said.
still happening, guys. We're still doing something. Don't worry.
They also said that the Transformers Rise Up isn't happening.
The G.I. Joe one.
Yeah.
No, the sequel to the Transformers 1.
Well, we've known that for a while.
Yeah, we've known that for a while, so it's like, who cares?
I didn't know.
Yeah, because ever since the movie flopped, it's a great movie, but the marketing didn't do it justice, and just people were tired of
They
Transformers.
made it
even if
look
it
like
was a good movie.
a comedy.
What?
The marketing made it look like a comedy.
Yeah, like very like, or just traditional kids film when it's like, I mean, it is there is those elements, but it's like, okay. Apparently, they showed an Avengers Doomsday trailer in the room, and they also announced that Endgame would get a theatrical re-release with extra content to like hype up Doomsday.
Apparently, they're putting back in deleted scenes that will be relevant for Doomsday.
That is stupid as all hell. I've seen people
DLC
being
for
like,
a
"Oh,
movie."
why are people defending this?" Literally, nobody's defending this.
Yeah,
Nobody's defending this. Do
I'm not going to go to it. I don't fucking care.
I don't. You don't even like theaters in the first place.
Yeah.
I'm not watching Avengers Endgame Kiwami. No.
Apparently, RDJ is doing an accent as Doom, and his costume is like insanely comic accurate.
I mean, we've already seen posters of like concept art leaked of like, yeah, that's Doom.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying, well, the few people I have seen who were at the panel reporting on it have said that the concept art is basically the costume in the movie.
That's cool. That's admittedly cool. Also, there's a new Disney animated film called Hexed. It kind of looks like the more of the same, so who cares? Apparently, they had to replace directors with the directors of the recent two films with Wish and Moana 2. I heard those films weren't good, so I'm even doubly not interested at this point.
Yeah.
I know those films had big development hell, but also it's like, come on, guy, you had a new voice ready, and then you just decided to like executive held. I don't know. It's like Disney animation's kind of weird right now. It's weird. No, by weird I mean really bad. It just seems like it. I gotta stop. Also, Mandalorian and Grogu stuff.
I got to see some new robots.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've been like, I already talked about this. I feel like last week, but like I like the way Mandalorian and Grogu is doing kind of like fan service, quote unquote, because it's like it's just cool designs. Like, yeah, it's everyone's been saying, oh, I have to know all the Star Wars lore. It's like you don't. It's just like, how to explain this? It's just kind of like, oh, it's a visual. It's a visual. It doesn't like stop the story from what it seems. It's just
It's
like
the same thing as most well-done interconnected universe. You don't have to know this thing. It is another new element coming into this story, and if you know it from another thing already, you'll be excited about that. But you're not going to be totally lost if you haven't seen this thing before.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like the characters that are in there are going to be interesting whether you know them or not.
Yeah,
But
they're gonna
knowing
do
them
some
is
cool
going to be
stuff.
like,
whether you
oh,
know it
hell
or not.
yeah.
So yeah. They're my weekly Star Wars defense tangent.
Mhm.
I hate that I have to nobody criticizes Star Wars the way I want to.
Oh my god, you're a true internet critic.
I guess I know, but I feel like even a lot of people they just kind of follow the same bullet points of Star Wars, but it's like, come on, guys, there's other bullet points, both positive and negative, to touch on. Come on, guys, come on, get a little creative. Yeah, that's all. That was all the Disney stuff from CinemaCon, and that's all the stuff from CinemaCon. I guess I don't know. It was. I mean, I was not there, so I don't know how it was like how people they were gassing it up in the booth. But just based on these info, yeah, sure, that movies are happening.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Also, speaking of movies, I guess I can mention Glitch has been expanding the theater stuff heavily for Digital Circus.
Yeah, they got a couple more countries in there, I heard.
Yeah, a couple more countries, couple more days, just a lot of show times. It's a lot of money to be made on the theatrical circuit.
To paraphrase the great Matt Barley, wow, what an insane, fucked up clown festival we live in of a world that's happening, and the Avatar movie is just fucking out there.
Yeah, it just got leaked because the incompetence of Paramount security, and it's just and also because it was gonna go to streaming, so it's like a lot of people
Paramount Animation got to have the worst marketing department in the fucking industry.
They do. Also, this is the first time this happened. A couple SpongeBob movies leaked from them years ago.
Damn.
I mean, they were both terrible SpongeBob movies, but still.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It sucks.
It sucks,
especially because, I mean, fuck it, I'll just say it. I watched it because I was getting hit with spoilers, and I was like, well, damn it, I guess I have to.
Yeah, it's out there more. We're not going to talk about it in depth, but
it is really good. It is worth seeing when it officially comes out. But if you can wait, you should wait.
Yeah, that's all we'll say on that. The artists deserved better than having their work leaked out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Just real bad.
Yeah, that's another thing I heard is the animation studio that did most of the animation for the movie has been repeatedly screwed over in recent years in more ways.
Flying Bark, yeah, because they were supposed to do more Ninja Turtles episodes for Rise of the TMNT because they were that animation studio, and then Paramount during the pandemic just stopped production on Rise of the TMNT. Because there was supposed to be many other episodes coming out. Let me look up Flying Bark's resume because they do great stuff. Rise of the TMNT is only the tip of their iceberg. Check in. Yeah, they did the Rise of the TMNT movie. They also, I think they do Lego Monkey Kid? Let me check. Yeah, they did Lego Monkey Kid. Yeah. It's a different animation studio, season 5 onwards, but it seems like they're still keeping up the high quality.
Yeah. It also just sucks because the company that creatively coordinated everything, Avatar Studios, it was supposed to be their big debut of okay, this is the new direction we're taking the franchise in.
Yeah,
and now that's kind of bungled.
Yeah, I mean they're still doing the sequel Seven Haven show, but who knows how that's gonna work.
Hopefully it's good. Yeah. I mean, I am one of those people who's this team, because I think the executive producers have been the same people all the way from the original show, but they can do great things when they're just allowed to cook. Because I really like this movie, I really like the first season and the final season of Korra, and I love the original Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is a major childhood show for me.
Also, another famous show Flying Bark did, Moon Girl Devil Dinosaur.
Oh yeah. I still need to watch it.
It's really good. I need to finish it, but the stuff I've seen is really good. They also did a Glitch Text. That was a fun show that also got screwed over by Nickelodeon. An animatic of the Ninja Turtles and Glitch Tech crossover leaked online. So if you want to, you can find it on YouTube easy. It's never gonna get finished, so I think that's fine to talk about.
I was thinking about Monkey Kid the other day, believe it or not, and
You watched the Glitch Text one?
No, the Monkey Kid stuff, just because the sets for that Lego series was amazing.
Yeah,
but they were
Lego
hard to
Monkey
get.
Kid is very well animated. It's just it's a joy. I need to
Really?
finish. I watched season 1. I need to go past like season 2 and stuff.
Yeah. But no, it's the whole lesson to take away from all this really is just like if you want to work in animation right now, find a way to make your own shit without a studio.
At this
Because you're gonna
point,
get fucked over.
yeah, it's not even. It's hard because it's like it's not profitable. But at this point, it's like what other option? It's like what other option do we got like to make these things? It's because like indie is not profitable except unless you were like having the major exceptions of like you are able like a Hasman Hotel that gets picked up by A24 and Amazon, or like a Glitch that just has like been building their shit for years and now they're finally like at the top, or like like already like stuff with people like Matt Braley and Dana Terrence who are like they've worked on cartoons for years and now they have the clout to like get kickstarted. It's rough. It's really rough.
Yeah.
Like there's no easy answers to this. Like, but it is what it
The
is.
pipeline to success is ever changing, and it's just it sucks that there's no clear derivative. This is what you do if you want to get into this industry.
Yeah, you just gotta kind of just keep creating in your spare time. Is like the motto right now.
Mm-hmm. It's a similar thing with comics I've noticed recently, where it seems like it used to be that like you would self-publish a thing for a couple of years and then maybe that would get picked up by Image or somebody, and then if it was really popular the big two would try to sign you. But now it's just like, I mean, I guess just make fan art and eventually the big two will pick you up, and then after you've done the big two for a little bit and you built up a name, then you can go do your indie project that you want to do, and then eventually you come back to whichever one of the big two you weren't primarily working at.
Yeah, it's real weird out there. I have no idea. Like I've been wanting to like, because I made a comic before, but like I don't know how you're supposed to be like send that resume over to like a comic company to just be like hire me or something. I don't know. I wish Boingo was here to be like, oh, just do this, and it's like, oh, I never thought of that. And it's like, oh,
I mean, the closest thing I have to that is like I've heard in interviews Joshua Williamson and Tom King talk about like having to hunt down DC Marvel editors and pitch to them directly in person at Comic-Con when they were starting
that
out.
seems very annoying to do.
Yeah. But it was just like the way you got your stuff in front of them because they're not going to check through all their messages online.
Yeah, can confirm. It's just like I don't want to be like. And I was like, that just sounds really annoying to do.
It probably is, but it is just like that's the entertainment industry. If you have to get in people's faces and go, look at my shit.
Yeah, it's like you got to be a little annoying, which is a shame.
Don't just chill and vibe out with the boys like we do here.
I'll mix it up. I'll maybe I won't. Maybe I'll be more aggressive. I don't know.
Oh my god. Buster's gonna come in friggin' with bleached tips next week. It's gonna be crazy.
Bleach tips? Why bleach tips?
I don't know. I was thinking of Jeeg, and then I was like, I can't just say fully bleached hair. I have to.
Oh yeah, Jeeg from comment. Oh, I need to share that with Cody.
Yeah. I love that he's just like this insane jackass wandering around in pajamas. It's so good.
Yeah. I didn't even think of it like pajamas. It kind of is, yeah. Oh, wait,
No,
it is pajamas.
He's wearing full-on button-up suit pajamas and then a robe over that.
Yeah, I just noticed. Yeah, I just noticed that. It's like, oh god, this is pajamas.
Oh.
This is the easiest cosplay of my life.
I'm sure they're like very nice luxury premium Bandai pajamas, but still.
Yeah, Cody. This is what he transforms into. If I can
He's
find a good
Kamen Rider
image.
Dawn.
Yeah.
I'm having a Bruce moment right now. Hang on.
Bruce moments.
Active Bruce moment in the chat.
Yeah.
But you know, I like the scissor sword transformation device as well.
So cool. Yeah, it's like I'm glad that like we're finally getting some non-belt riders again.
Yeah, I like his personality. I like his fit. I like his weapon. Don't love his suit. So far, there's only like 2 rider suits in Zets that I like, and it's Zets' base form and his latest form. I really like Ordem.
Interesting.
The
I
buff
really like
form is
Nox's
cool,
suit.
but it's not quite there for me color scheme wise.
For what's
The buff form.
the buffalo? Oh, Catastrum.
Yeah.
I really like Nox's design.
I like Nox's transformation. He's maybe got one of the coolest transformation jingles in the show.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about that whole class of suits, like Nox and the Lord System riders. They're a little too like slick and shiny to me. It's a similar thing I have with Jeeg, where like it's something about the color layout plus like how slim and streamlined everything is that I'm like, this doesn't exactly feel Kamen Rider to me. I don't know why.
Interesting. I just think the color palette's neat.
Yeah.
I think it's like also the Lord system is supposed to be like, like they're not called Kamen Riders for a reason, so maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, also let me get up the Lords. Real
Man,
quick
how
for Cody.
fucking weird is it seeing the bottom of Papalion Oger's face all the time now?
It's not that weird. Like towards the end of the show, they started like taking the mask off for like dramatic moments. So.
I didn't watch that far.
Do you watch the whole show?
Did I? I don't
Yeah, you
remember
said you were
finishing.
complaining about the ending.
God damn, my memory of that time is so jumbled up.
Yeah, because I know you were going through a lot, but like, yeah, I remember like you like a month after the show finished, you finished it before you never went on to Boom Boomger, and like, yeah, I didn't like the ending.
Well, I
Because
don't
you kept
remember why, so it clearly wasn't that bad.
I remember you kept saying like climax. It just like felt like the issue you've had of the whole show, where just climax after climax. That just doesn't really. I don't know. You wanted more build up.
Yeah, that does sound like something I'd say.
I don't know why that one I remember specifically. Why am I the one trying to figure out like your not your taste, but like just figure out your
Probably
memory
because I
hold,
inflicted it on you every week for like 2 years.
and you still do it today.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I can't wait for Broccoli Hair Man to go full freak mode next week.
Oh, you mean Lord 3?
Yeah.
Yeah. And his actor's like 40, which is crazy to me because he looks like
Really?
yeah.
See, that's the thing is like I was looking at him and I'm like, you look old, but I'm willing to bet you're just like a 20 something under a bunch of makeup.
Oh, he's like 40. Yeah, he's literally just 40.
Damn, the broccoli haircut threw me off, I guess.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting, have we met number 2 yet or not?
Oh, that's the mom.
Oh
That's,
yeah, okay, that's
the
right.
lady.
That's
That's
right.
the lady.
Yeah.
And then 1 is Jeeg. And then 3
Yeah,
is
so we have all of them, unless they're gonna do a number 8 at some point.
yeah, we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then they'll probably do like an 8 for the movie or the like a
Yeah.
final boss reveal. We'll see.
Yeah, there's also probably just like way more that they could run through at some point
Yeah, again,
for
they're
dramatic
up to
effect.
17. So.
Yeah, because Minami's 17, so where's 8 through 16?
Yeah, they're probably just gonna do a bunch of like jobbers for the movie. Is my guess.
Also, like I don't have the time to, but I really do want to go back and like check and see if you can see the 17 on that necklace in earlier episodes.
Probably not.
Mhm.
Or maybe there is. I don't know. It could be wrong. I really got to figure out a way to like. I hope because there's some like AF ideas I have relating to Kamen Rider that so Cody can watch it, but I need to figure out ways to make him like watch it on his TV. So that's the big hurdle because I don't want him to like Bakano it again.
The only thing I could do is find my PS4 and try to hook up another screen in my other room.
Yeah, or like you'll go to the web browser and go on one of those shady piracy sites. Why doesn't the PS5 have a web browser? That feels like a weird oversight.
I think it's a on-purpose decision to keep
Probably,
people from
yeah.
doing what I used to use mine for all the time, which is exactly what you said.
Yeah, just like pirating movies.
I remember there was a point this was back in like late 2010s, where I had a bunch of Toku as MKV files, and I put them on a thumbstick, and then I plugged that into the TV in my bedroom, and I was able to just play them directly as files and watch Toku
Yeah,
that
I
way.
did that on the PS3. I did that on the PS3. So yeah, I can confirm that those work. I probably like. I'm kind of tempted to be like, oh, I'll just email this to freaking like snail mail it to Cody, and here's the USB stick of everything. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, I just because
I'll
it's like
upload it to my
there's Kamen
local
Rider stuff I want
traffic
to show
sign.
Cody. It's just a matter of oh, I need to find. I need to figure out a way to frickin'
It's also like it's tough to do Toku for AF because most Toku shows are so long that it's like asking anybody to watch that in a month is a big ask.
Well, I mean, I already made you guys watch 13 seasons of internet television once, and that was
Oh,
already a
we
big
can
Yeah,
ask.
and
we
that was
can't ever do
hell.
that again. Can't ever do that again. I'm sorry.
What?
So we can't ever do that again. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can never do it again. Yeah, I've actually been like, there's like things I've been wanting to recommend, but I'm like, oh, that's way too long. That's like
Yeah.
way too. And like, I
The
could just
only
give you like
reason
a
we did
vertical slice.
Garo back when it was just me and Boingo was the fact that that was back when we would just say a thing and we'd be like, all right, whenever we finish it, that's when we'll do the new
That's still
episode.
25 episodes. That's not like 50 episodes.
It's still a lot within a month
Yeah.
if you got shit going on.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I also just could consider like a vertical
Back.
slice where it's
I
like
gotta
watch
pee.
up to here and then come back to me.
I have to use the bathroom.
Oh, bye. Bye,
Watch a
Cody.
Kamen Rider show up until the other shoe drops at episode 13.
That's exactly what I was gonna do, but like,
Oh, you motherfucker.
I mean, but they already did another podcast similar to us. I already did that, so I'm like, I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out at some point.
Well, nobody said this podcast was original, except for me, multiple times back when
This
I
is
was
an
in a
original
different thing.
podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to Modular Components, the internet's only podcast where four white men talk about news.
3.5.
Sorry.
I know. I was like, you did that purposely. You did that purposely.
I did a little bit.
Also, we finally got Zetz's final form be revealed. Do you want to look at it?
Sure.
I mean, it's mostly just action figure form, but like, there's the.
I mean, what are Kamen Riders if not action figures? Oh, that's not bad.
It's
That
called X Dream.
that might be one of the better final forms.
Yeah, I like it. It looks like Kuga Ultimate, so
It doesn't feel like a whole bunch of extra shit on top of him. It just feels like another take on the base form.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that's what they were gonna do with like the whole like back to basics design wise. So I'm trying to find more pictures of it. I think we saw like just like a toy packaging. Yeah.
Man, I love that there are just standard Kamen Rider figures with good articulation now.
Yeah, I really want to pick some of them up. It's just like they're overpriced up the ass with like on Big Bad Toy Store.
Okay, the Z shoulder pads look much funnier on an actual suit.
It's cool. I like it. I'm always like surprised when they do the final form for the base rider before the secondary rider because it's like I feel like secondary rider like that should be the closing the final form of the base roster should be the closing thing of the toy line. So when Nox hasn't gotten like his inevitable power up, it just feels like what are we waiting? What are we doing?
You know what's funny? I never got the distinct feeling that anyone in Zets was like an official secondary rider. I'm sure Nox is, but like the closest thing I felt to like, oh, this is introducing the secondary rider is the big shakeup of Jeek showing up. But even then, I'm like, well, he's definitively not.
Yeah, he's the third one.
He's
And
an
like
evil
no one transformed has really got Baku's back right now. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, it's very odd. We're at episode 30, and there's like a four-prong war going on right now.
Yeah, we got the agents of Code, we got Don's antics, we got the ladies' antics, and then we got Baku and his boys. So
The Baku boys.
Baku boys. God damn it. That's a good name.
Also, like, holy shit, that fucking detective guy. I thought he was supposed to be schlubby, but he is fit
Yeah,
as
he
hell.
was working out last episode. It's like, yeah.
I want to see him slug somebody in a future episode.
Oh dang.
What's up?
I was just looking at some like people just talking about some cool anime stuff, and I'm like, oh,
Oh,
that could be an interesting watch. Here, let me find the specific show I was talking about. Because I already listened to the theme. I haven't watched this show yet, but I listened to the theme song. It's called Nippon Sangoku. It looks like I really like the theme
Lupin the
song.
Third?
No, Nippon Sangoku. I'm gonna
Oh,
try to
okay.
search for it. It's apparently it's not getting as much because it's Amazon co-produced and Amazon freaking does it. It looks very interesting. Like I like the art style. This is the poster. It's seems to be
It looks
playing
kind of American comedy.
Yeah, here's another screenshot of the show. Yeah, I really like the scratchy lines of these character designs. Like it's not traditional anime pretty, but it's like still really cool. I don't know what the show's about, but it's like everyone's been telling me it's like, oh, it's good. It just Amazon's burying it, and I'm like, oh, I'll definitely check that out. If Amazon's burying it, I want to watch it.
Dig it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll spell the name out for you for chat.
I can read that font.
Oh yeah. I forgot. I'm dumb.
It's all right. It's all right. Things happen.
Yeah.
We're silly billies. Hi, Cody. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm just
I'm
talking about
alright.
anime because the new anime season's happening, and literally, I did what I already talked about Fist of North Star last week. That was really bad. Yeah, that's really the only anime thing I can really like. That's like kind of caught my interest from this season. I mean, I'm not really a seasonal guy in general, but it's like people talk about it on my timeline.
Burn ended sooner than I was expecting, and I'm still a little put out about that, but it's fine.
What happened?
It's not like the show's over. They just did a shorter season this time, and I wasn't aware of that until I got to the last episode.
Of what show?
Freren Beyond Journey's
Freren.
End.
Oh yeah, because 24. It was the first season was 24 episodes, and then this season was 12 episodes. So it's like, yeah.
And apparently that's because they want to put their whole ass into the arc they're going to open the next season with. But I'm like, well, I mean, you could have done that anyway.
Could have waited or like waited a bit. I don't know. Freren was hot. That was a hot anime that season.
Yeah.
I think like next big major new anime thing I'm looking forward to is the second core of Samurai Troopers. Probably is like the first core ended on a cliffhanger, and they're like, "We're not coming back till July," and I'm like, "All right."
Well, dang it.
Yeah, it's like again, it's written by the Combinator Build guys, so it's like I'm excited. I'll be seated. I love that first core. Yeah. Sorry to be just like, oh, this week in anime. No, but just
I'm out of
that's where the
topics.
conversation went.
I can't play my funny little game this week because y'all decreed I can't do it if we're not all here.
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's fair, man.
It's true.
It's just fair. Do you want to wrap up or?
I'm out of ideas.
Yeah, let's just end it on a high note. Before we
is that a high note?
No.
All right. The products and services of this podcast were brought to you by these lovely folks, Buster.
Hi, I'm Buster Corp. You can find me at the Buster Corp YouTube channel where I yap too much. Oh, I could have talked about my videos. Oh, whatever. I'll talk about them in a couple weeks from now because I kind of been kicking off videos, not a new era of videos, but just like a more like, oh, there's gonna be more videos all the time. Not all the time, but like just I've just been like working on a lot of stuff.
You've been making shit.
I've been making shit, and you can learn about that on my Patreon too and help support it. Because just $1, you get access to my weekly Patreon blog where I talk about current events and shit, kind of like this podcast, but I more scripted with more thought and just me. So go check it. Go check out my Patreon. Go check out my YouTube. I'm also on Bluesky yapping about too many bullshit.
Cody?
If your loved one experiences God help me. Is that right? Sounds wrong. Is that the right word? I'm having a general brain fart.
I don't know.
I experienced this. If you or a loved one experience an erection lasting more than 4 hours after you Cody, snow cone, labur, then please go see a doctor and then come see at Bluesky, Snow Cone 80.
And Instagram. Don't forget Instagram.
Never_robot on Instagram.
Yeah.
And
Simeon?
I'm
Keep
Simeon.
it sleazy.
I make things. You can find them by going to the link in the video description. Haven't been making a lot lately, but that's because I've got irons in the fire for a rainy day. So you better hope it rains soon, or else.
Brother, it's been raining nonstop.
Fuck, dude. And also like, comment, subscribe to the podcast, support what we do here at Modular Media because I don't know, maybe you like it. I hope you like it. Please like it. Please comment. Please subscribe. Please follow our social media. I'm trying to use the Bluesky again. I promise. I don't know. Have a good day. We love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.